The Total Media Sports Network presents Raceland Rams football live on Kool TV. Now, let's go to the Rams Stadium for the pregame show and the voice of the Raceland Rams, James Collier.
And a pleasant good evening from Ramland. Welcome in to Countdown to Kickoff here on Kool TV. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight. It's the state semifinals. It's number 1 seed in the RPI, Raceland, number 4, Pikeville. All of the marbles here tonight sends one of these two teams to Lexington next Friday at high noon in the Class A State Championship game. On the other side of the bracket, it's number 2 KCD, number 3 Campbellsville. We'll keep you abreast on all of that later on and throughout the evening. But again, tonight, this one's about Raceland and Pikeville. The last time these two teams met in this stage on this field, 2017. That was when Luke Leemaster kicked the Rams into the state championship for the first time in program history. Since then, the Rams and the Panthers have tangled, mixed and matched, but the Panthers have gotten the better of the Rams most of those meetings. However, this is only the third time that these two teams have met in 8 meetings in Raceland. Raceland have won both of those, the first one back in 2013 and then 2017, 17-14. Of course, it's hard not to think about the rematch of what was week number 3. Raceland up 27-0, a 1 hour, 5-minute lightning delay that put both teams in the locker room, and then it was lightning in a bottle for the Panthers when they came out. And they end up winning that football game 35-27. A lot of things have changed since then. Personnel, of course, players have gotten a little bit older. I talked with Coach Chris McNamee from Pikeville earlier this week, and he even said our sophomores are juniors, our juniors are seniors. He said, we've played a lot of football, so has Raceland. Both teams have said that week 3 matchup, it's in the past. We'll see how that plays out here tonight. Again, you've got two teams that's coming in on high winning streaks. Raceland has won 9 consecutive. They sit at 11-1 on the season. Pikeville, 8 in a row. They've won 10 games again under Chris McNamee. The last time they fell was back in the middle part of that season when they lost back-to-back weeks to Belfry and to Johnson Central. Raceland's lone loss, that loss to Pikeville, which has been a thorn in the side. Last week, the Rams had to kind of gut one out over Paris, 27-5. On the other side, it was Pikeville, 42-14 winners over Middlesboro. They led that game 14-0, but Jaden Justice had a huge second half. 5 rushing touchdowns, rushed for 206 yards in the victory. How things play out tonight, that's what we will find out in about an hour when we get ready for kickoff between these two teams. All right, the scene is set. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll check in for our weather forecast, and then we got a lot of stuff lined up for you tonight. We'll revisit last week's matchup with Paris, take a look at all those highlights, and then yesterday morning here at Raceland Worthington Schools, it was the annual, what's been coming as known as an annual traditional breakfast, as the community came out, spent some time with the team, and then they had their morning practice to get ready for this matchup. We'll talk to several people about that, and then we'll get you caught up with Coach Chris McNamee, Coach Mike Sammons, and of course, we get our starting lineups and kickoff as the Rams and the Pikeville Panthers get things ready here in the Class A State Semifinals. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back and we'll check in on our weather forecast as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Back on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV as we get you set for the Class A State Semifinals between Raceland and Pikeville. Of course, it finally feels like football weather. A little bit of breath can be seen as the players as they exhale tonight. It feels crisp. As we take a look at our forecast for tonight's game, we're going to stay in the high 20s through most of the evening. We'll be around 26 to 27 degrees at kickoff. We'll stay around 23, 24 degrees as we get toward the end of the night. Wind should not be much of a factor. It'll stay about a slight breeze, about 5 miles an hour. Looking out at the flagpole right now, just barely across the way, it's sticking out, but nothing to disrupt anything that these teams want to do if they play it through the air. Of course, the kicking game is going to be used between these two teams. Two great kickers that certainly could change how this game plays out with a big kick toward the end. All right, we're going to step out for a break. When we return, we got a lot of stuff lined up for you. We're going to revisit that last week and look at all the highlights in that 27-5 win over Paris. Then we'll take a look at all the stuff from yesterday in the community gathering with the Thanksgiving Day here at Ram Stadium as the community came out to show support. They had their practice afterwards. Then we'll talk with both head coaches on the backside of that. Then we'll come back and we'll get our keys of the game and get you ready for kickoff. Glad to have you with us here tonight. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Stay tuned. We'll continue our coverage here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Third down tries, 27.7%. The Greyhounds went for it a lot last week against Sayre on fourth down tries. Turner gives it off, and Bryson Toole says, I don't think so. The Jimmy, almost 239 a game on the ground. Just under 400 on the season offensively. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Second down snap for Waller. The low snap, the give to Marucci, and a huge hole coming up the near sideline across the 40. Monty Bell takes him down inside the 30, down to the 29. Here's taking their time as they break the huddle at 12. Turner stays in a twin set. Wants to throw on third down. Pressure coming up the middle. They get home. Field. When set, ball far side hash mark. 4 hats across the line for the Greyhounds. Waller wants to throw, loads it up. He's got Marucci down the middle of the field. Marucci at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. 14-0 down in Louisville. Kenny Lax calls us a fumble, Kenny. Turner wants to throw. Out to the far sideline has Santiago, and he gets blown up and loses the football. Landed good all way. So 3rd and 15 for the Greyhounds, trailing 7-0, 1:41 to play. There's Turner rolling out, pressure coming. Lets this one fly across the middle, and it's picked off. That's landed good all in it. 7-0, tricky down toward the final minute of the first frame. Here's Bloss on an end around. And what a hit by Landon Bloss. Bloss got out of bed this morning and chose violence. First down and 10. This is Santiago trying to throw it. Throws up a prayer to the far sideline. Is anybody going to get there? They do. Running underneath it with 7-yard line. 33-yard pitch and catch. First down and 10, Greyhounds. Turner on an empty set. Pressure coming off the edge, letting this one fly down the middle of the field, and it's caught again. Shannon Marucci, we saw last year in the postseason when he really shouldered the load for this team with the absence of Landon Stiltner. Again, back in that T formation. Arnett on a pitch. He's got all kinds of daylight out in front of him and reservations for 6. Last year in the postseason when he really shouldered the load for this team with the absence of Landon Stiltner. Again, back in that T formation. Arnett on a pitch. He's got all kinds of daylight out in front of him and reservations for 6 on the edge. Touchdown race. Bears breaks the huddle at 9. The Hurts will get this one away. Just do get it away. They give it to Bell, and he gets hammered in the backfield. Brody Brumfield met him to rest down at the 4. What a kick. Bruce Hayden. That is a 64-yard kick, no return. On his feet, driving for more yardage. The Rams trying to draw the ball loose. Penalty markers fly at the back end of it. And now we've got penalty markers flying from everywhere. Oprah Winfrey has entered the building. Got to get out of this one here and keeping the 9-point lead. Turner's going to call his own number. Cuts back inside, lowers the shoulder, and delivers a booming blow. And they're going to have to hustle to get this one away. Single back formation in the T. They give it off to Leverett. And Leverett may have put this one on the ground, and the Rams have it first, though. All right, out of the timeout. Turner wants to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Lets this one fly. Going down the far sideline, and it is tipped and nearly picked off. Yeah, that should have been 40 seconds ago. Wind standing up a little bit for the first time here this evening. And a bit of a misty rain starting to fall once again. Here's Turner. Stands in the pocket, and he gets leveled. Throughout the year. Marucci in the backfield, starting with Waller on first down to start the second half. They'll give it off to Marucci. Marucci with a gaping hole up the near sideline. Delivers a stiff arm. Marshawn Lynch, get in my office. Marucci still on his feet and finally getting brought to the ground with a boom. And they're going to go into an I formation here. Big on big here. Who's bigger up front? Waller keeps it himself, and he'll dance in off the right side for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. They give it off to him again. He finds a gaping hole off the left side, and it's a foot race. Landon Goodall trying to chase him down. Max Burton getting there from behind, and they'll chase him down inside the Rams 30.
drive. They've had it for almost 5 minutes. Look at the Rams defense. Bend to not break again. Here's a handoff. Bell. That ball is loose on the turf. It was a bad exchange. Ball gives this one off. This is Marucci with another big head of steam coming near sideline. Runs around a man. Penalty marker flies. Marucci still on his feet. Down the center of the field he goes. He's down inside the 10. Throws a man off and goes to the end zone. Waller trying to pin him deep. He gets a high end over end kick near sideline, and this one's a dandy. And will they get to it? And they will. For the second time this season, the Rams down it at the... Pitch this one out to Arnett. Arnett trying to get the edge. He's got the edge, cuts back in at the 10, at the 5, go to the house, Jonah Arnett, touchdown Raceland. Turner and Bell in the backfield. Turner to throw, pressure coming off the edge, and he is going to get smashed to the ground again. Jackson King and bridled, and it's blocked. Here's Arnett. Cuts back in the middle of the field, reversing direction, still dancing around. Somehow Hayden got that one away over or underestimating this Paris team coming in. Waller goes under centers. The Rams are going that T formation. Play action Waller steps up, wobbling, duck coming near sideline, and is it picked off? It is. Running like he is chasing for his life. Joan Arnett trying to get to him. He's not going to get to him, and he's going to reverse fields all the way down the far sideline. Max Burton, the only man there to try to stop him. Burton gets him tangled up. They'll pitch that forward. That's a forward pitch.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella.
Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles.
Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Thanksgiving is about family, being thankful for those that you have to be with and for things that you've been given. For Raceland, they haven't been given anything. They've simply earned it. What that is, an opportunity to play for a state championship. But they've got tonight an opportunity to match up against Pikeville on Black Friday, something that the Rams have become very accustomed to over the last several years. Doing so also gives them an opportunity to spend time with their extended family as they bring in everybody from the community here at Raceland Worthington High School and share some moments with breakfast, some fellowship, and then a quick practice afterwards before everybody returns home to their family and friends to celebrate their Thanksgiving. But something about Raceland and Black Friday football is it's become a tradition. but not a tradition that's given. It's one that's been simply earned.
No better way to start Thanksgiving morning in this town with everybody together, enjoying a little breakfast. When I'm done, Hayden will bless the food. Hayden's a former player here. Hope you guys follow his career and what he's going through. He's out there trying to make the world a better place for everybody. When we're done, we'll let the girls go through first. The cheerleaders, hopefully the dance team's here somewhere. These young ladies can go through first, and the team will follow in behind. It is a little crowded, so over on the back hallway, the home ec room is open. On the front hallway, the art room is open, and straight back behind us, the library is open. So I just want to make sure everybody understands what's at stake. Let everybody know how special this is, and please don't take things for granted. All right, obviously we've done this a few years in a row. That's not normal. All right, there's 12 teams left. We're obviously blessed to be one of them. But a lot of hard work by these young men and these coaches over here to my left that allows things like this to happen. This is not, don't just happen overnight. You just don't show up and you get to do this. It's been a long time coming. And after all, this is our 100th year, so what better time to do it together?
Raceland head coach Mike Salmon says, although Black Friday football has become a tradition for the Rams, it's not an honor that is simply given.
Yeah, to get here is special. And like I said, sometimes people take it for granted, and it's a very, very special day. There's only 12 teams practicing today, and to be one of them, and you never know how the community will embrace you. And every year it's like this thing just keeps growing legs, for lack of better words. And, people just continue to support, and obviously a really special moment, not only for our team, but for all the people that are connected to our team over the 100 years, whether it's former players, former coaches, people aren't with us no more, family members, whatever it means. And sometimes on these days, you get people that are in town and they can connect to the program that way. And this is really special for us.
Raceland Superintendent Larry Coldiron says with success comes expectations, and the program has always risen up to the challenge.
Well, it's building. It started years ago, and if I tried to name all the prior coaches, I'd be in trouble. But, it starts and it has continued every year, and you just build upon those successes. Sometimes we've hit the wall many years. We've had these conversations about the 4 classes and playing the Beechwoods and all that kind of stuff, and it's opened up for the opportunity for us. But these guys have continued to work. The guys that come before them have laid the foundation, and you continue to build, and hopefully we'll get over that top.
Coldiron says the community support Raceland Worthington schools receive is something one can't take for granted.
Absolutely. I mean, we've always been big on community here and getting as many people involved with everything that we do, academics, athletics, all of our co-curricular, and our community always comes out and supports. Like you said, this is something we can't get used to. We got to work towards this every year, but our guys have done a great job of doing this, and our community expects this, which is a great thing.
Former Raceland head coach and current assistant Randy Vanderhoof says that Raceland is cut from a different cloth.
Everybody says it's a special place, Coach, but this really shows why this is a special place. People love these kids. They love this football program. They love this school. And they love this community. And this is a very, very special day, and we're very blessed to be here on Thanksgiving morning for this breakfast.
Vanderhoof says the community support shows the true meaning of family and how ingrained into the community the program is.
Things like this, we were fortunate and blessed to grow up down the old racetrack and be part of this program. We were 7 years old, so we've been very blessed with that. So it's something when you see those older guys and it's been passed along, handed down through that, and when you put that jersey on Friday night, man, you kind of feel like Superman out there, and you're playing for each other, and you're playing for everybody that's played here before, and you're playing for everybody in this community. And all this community wants these kids to go out tomorrow night and play really hard. And no question, they want to win over Pikeville.
Former Rams player Parker Fannin recalls the special memory of playing on Black Friday and how he cherishes the memory.
I just remember it being a lot of fun, I've been telling the guys, too, the couple guys I keep up with, that nothing's better than playing at home on Black Friday and winning. Especially when we beat Holy Cross my junior year. It's one of my favorite memories.
Celebrating 100 years of football has made this season a special one, and Vanderhoof says there's only one way to end it.
We're very fortunate to still have our small school in this community and being able to educate our kids in the Raceland Worthington community. But to have 100 years of football, man, it's unbelievable. We're just a blue-collar type community. People work hard. We pull together when things go bad for one another, and when things go well, we're there for each other too. But 100 years of football is very special, and hopefully we can cap this thing off with the big gold trophy.
But the one thing Salmon says he is most proud of is how far this team has come since starting their journey this past summer.
Yeah, I was just speaking to the cheerleading coach over there about, I remember in July, her little girls out there trying to figure out a cheer, and we were trying to line up punt team or whatever it was, and just kind of see where we all have grown. They just had their regional competition, and of course now we're in the Final Four to see how far you really come from those early July sweltering heat days till 25 degrees on Thanksgiving morning. That's really what makes it special, where you started and where you come and how you got there over the course of, virtually 4+ months now, and the progress that you've made along the way. That's really what makes it special. I think, you see the work and dedication, and then, kids start getting some rewards for that work put in long before crowds like this showed up. I can assure you in July, this many people weren't watching practice. It doesn't work that way, right? And so these moments kind of reveal the work you put in, and I'm very proud of our guys for being able to reap some reward and what they've earned, and really excited to get them to put that on display tomorrow night.
It's no secret tonight when the Rams and the Pikeville Panthers lock horns, it's going to be an epic showdown for 48 minutes. But for one thing is for certain, they have a full community of support backing them 100% of the way. For Kool TV, I'm James Collier. Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.com.
Back on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV, joined now with Pikeville head coach, Coach McNamee. Coach, first off, congratulations getting to the state semifinals. It's, again, anytime a team is playing football and you're talking about Thanksgiving, it's a successful season.
Yes, it has been. And it's been a fun year watching our kids grow and get a little better each week. And yeah, but like you said, we're out of school this week. We get to focus a little bit on family and football, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Last week, you guys kind of made a statement win over a good Middlesboro team that came in undefeated, and you did it with the prototypical, you're line up around the football, and that's what good teams do this time of year.
Yeah, and I think that all the teams left, especially in Class A, are able to run the football, and we've struggled at times this year, but we ran the ball well last week, and really helped us get to a win, and our defense has been playing really good, so really happy to get a win last week.
What do you like about where your team has come, especially once you got into the postseason play?
Well, it's just we were so young, and just watching those guys get better and better. And the main thing is, you can do a lot in practice, but the experience they get playing on Friday nights, I think really helps. But this has been a fun group to coach. Extremely hard-working group, and doing everything we ask them to do, and they're having a good time, liking each other. So that's a big key.
The experience level, again. Program guys that's been sitting there waiting their turn, and their turn didn't come until this year. How much have you watched that experience level really kind of take over as these kids have gotten now 10, 11 games under their belt?
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys because we had 13 seniors last year. A lot of those guys played the majority of their high school career, and watching some of these guys that kind of backups to them, special teams guys, step in and really make a difference, contribution, has been fun to watch. We've got a lot of freshmen playing. And that's bad early, but I think when you make it this late, they've got a lot of experience, and we tell them they're sophomores now, they got to start playing like it. So, but it's fun to watch them grow, and when they take coaching, it's always a good thing to see.
What's the one thing you look at your team from week one when you played Cal and to where you are right now that you said this team has made leaps and bounds strides from where you were from that point?
Well, I think especially the offensive line, and we still have a ways to go there, but looking at that first game, Cal's a really good football team, and they exposed you pretty good, but we had a really hard time matching up with them, and in some of the early games we did as well, but just watching those guys continue to work, continue to get better, and continue to get stronger, that's what you hope they'll do. But you play those kind of teams that it could be a little devastating to you. You know, it could really crush their ego, crush their confidence. But thankfully, our coach has done a good job keeping those guys built up and getting better each week.
Yeah, you had 2 other games right there in the middle of the season with Belfry and Johnson Central on the backside of that, and just 2 games that, again, exploit those weaknesses that you want to find out before you get into where you're happy to play for a playoff game that takes you to Kroger Field with a win coming up Friday.
Right, and that's Johnson Central. Those games aren't easy. Especially with the guys we had this year, the experience level we had this year, and the size up front. We were a little bit mismatched on with Johnson Central and Belfry. Belfry's got a great football team as well. But those guys were able to see where we needed to be and continue to work, and hopefully we can get there, and hopefully we can continue to get better this week.
You look at some of the pieces that you had to replace coming out of last year. You lose an Isaac Duty and everything that he did. Reynolds has really stepped into that part, not trying to take his spot, but trying to find his way while learning along the way as he's gone.
Yeah, and JJ has done a good job. He sat back for 2 years and watched Isaac and really learned and grew and had a great JV career. And then it was time for him to step up. And I'm really happy with JJ. And he's a competitor, great kid, does what you ask him to do. And we just need him to get the ball in the hands of these guys, and hopefully they make some plays.
Yeah, he's got some great receivers on the outside. I mean, none more better than the senior Mikey Hager. He's had a prolific career here. He and Duty had a great connection, and Reynolds, and he made a really good connection. And he's a guy that he catches it in space. He can make people pay.
Yeah, Mike is an extremely hard worker, and he's worked hard in the off season, not just with things that we do, but on his own, traveling to camps and different things. And he's really disciplined with his diet and his workout and all that kind of stuff. And those kind of things have really helped Mikey. And a great kid, hard worker. And he missed half of his junior year last year, got hurt out here against GRC, but has been one of those silent leaders for us this year. We've really needed him.
Defensively, he's been so huge for you guys as well. He's a guy that on that back end does a lot of great things.
Yeah, plays some corner for us, and had an interception in the first go around with Raceland right there at the end to kind of seal it. But he does a good job, and he's a guy that doesn't come off the field. He's on special teams now that we're in the playoffs, so a lot of our guys are playing both ways, playing special teams. But when you get to this time of the year, I think everybody's doing that.
Yeah, it's put your best 5 out there at any position and throw those guys around. I mean, you're going to put your best 11 on the field at every position that you can get it out there when you're playing for this point, because somebody's losing jerseys tonight.
Exactly, and that's what we hope. We just want our guys to get out there and compete and fight hard for 4 quarters.
You and I talked after that game with Raceland here back in the 3rd week of the regular season, and it was one of those nights. It was just such an anomaly of what happened. And you said that you talked to your guys and told them, said, you could have been on the other side of this conversation. Don't forget that.
Yeah, and I think that's a lesson learned by everybody, and I hope Raceland's forgot it, truthfully. But it's one of those things that, so many things had to go right. And they did, and that never happens in this game. But for some reason it did that night. But I was just proud of them at that point. We're down 27-0, and let's keep it respectable. And we come out and we just continue to fight, and things kind of fall in our lap there with a couple onside kicks, which don't happen. But it did, and we were able to get a win. And that you always wonder how that's going to play. Would it have been better if Racing just blew us out? Would they be overlooking us going into a game like this, or vice versa? And it is what it is. We know what they've got. We respect what they do there, and we know that it's going to be a dogfight.
When you look at the path that these two lined up, it's no secret. You're playing your opponent, but you're peeking ahead and looking ahead, and it's hard not to when you have the history that these two teams have.
Yeah, and that's what you look at Raceland all year, and and having played them early, you knew how special that group was, and they just steamrolled through their schedule. And it's Coach Sam has done a good job, and his staff and his players play extremely hard. So they've got a great football team.
What's the one thing you went back when you watched film and looked at and said, okay, this is something we can easily make changes with? What's some stuff that you feel like that was aggressively making changes as the season went along?
Well, during that game, I don't know. I think I told you after that game, we kind of just got whipped early and made some adjustments. But I was proud of our kids, because during that lightning delay, that our upperclassmen were in really talking to our guys about, keep fighting, and that's what they did. That's the main thing that I take from that. But as far as scheme wise, it's they're going to do what they do, we're going to do what we do, and I think we know them as well as they know us, and it's just going to, it could come down to who catches the break during the game. But we know they've got a great team, and really respectful of them.
You look at a game, like you said, this can go either way, one way or the other, and it's those little minor things in there. You can't say enough about what your kicker's done this year, because he's been pretty spectacular, especially on the onside kicking department.
He has. He's 6 for 6 on onside kicks, and and just being able to place the ball where he does. We ask him to pooch it here and there, and he's able to do that. And I think he's got 40% of his deep kicks are going in the end zone, which is really helpful to a team when the team has to start on a 20-yard line and go 80 yards. But he's done a great job, and Steven shows up every day, and he just kind of does his thing. Him and his kicking coach kind of do their thing, and we talk a couple times a week. But I'm really happy for him, really proud of him.
Defensively, when you look at what you have to do to try to slow Raceland down, what's the one thing that goes on the top of the board for this game that you said, if we're coming out here with a victory, this is what we have to do?
Well, I think, it's obvious 5 kind of makes them go, but he's not the only thing. They got 11, they got 2, they got 10, they got all kinds of guys that can make plays offensively. And then defensively, they just, 7 and 11 do a great job getting to the football. Their interior 5 do a great job of really controlling that line. Outside linebackers 2 and 9 do a great job. Their corners do a good job. They're just a solid team all over. But we got to come in, and the main thing is be able to get lined up and just play each play and see how we do.
How important is 48 minutes in this football game? Nothing happens that makes you panic in that first 12 minutes or 3 minutes or any time of that football game. It's all 48 that takes us in for a victory.
It is, and we talk to our kids all the time, and it's an old Lou Holtz quote, but it's never as good as it seems, never as bad as it seems. And it's right there in the middle somewhere. You just got to keep working and plugging away, and we hope we're able to do that for 4 quarters.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll step out for a break. We continue our coverage as we continue here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewis, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products at an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting healthcare for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
On Kool TV, joined with Raceland Coach Mike Salmons. Coach, you can see your breath in front of you. It finally feels like football weather. But again, this is all of the long summers, the off-season workouts. Everything plays into this game right here tonight.
Yeah, this is the old adage, I've talked about with you before, but, like you get in the November playoff football and, a couple things don't survive. Dogs that try to cross the road today at Black Friday shopping. And teams that can't run the football. And this is really what this is about. You know that when you get to this stage, it's inevitable, whether it's the second week of November, third week of November, just happens to be the fourth week of November, or the first week of December, wherever it's at, somewhere in the line it's going to hit, right? And so tonight it hits for us full speed, and what a great opportunity we have. We're playing at home against what's been the standard in Class A football. And, I think our guys are really excited to get out there and put their best foot forward.
This is a game, again, you go back to week 3 when you guys played down there, and an anomaly that happened that night. You're up 27-0. Mm-hmm. We get an hour plus lightning delay, then we come back out, and all of a sudden Pikeville finds their footing and comes away with a 35-27. How much has that been in the minds of the players this week?
Well, I think, I've used this line before, and it's really been evident in our season. I felt like that night could make or break our season. I felt like we could roll over, crumble, play dead, and feel sorry for ourselves, or we could use the motivation and learn from it. And I think we've learned the lesson from that event, but you have to leave the event. You can't hang there. We can't hang in week 3 and sulk and look in the rear view versus the windshield and think about all the things that went wrong. We got to focus on the things that we learned from that event, both positively, because listen, there was a ton of positive things that came out of that night. It just so happens everybody remembers the last 12 minutes or so, the negativity. And so we have to learn both lessons, leave the event, and be better from it. And so I think tonight that's what you'll see, that this football team was in that event, they learned the lessons, they moved forward, and this is a totally different situation than what week 3 entailed.
Yeah, do you go back on that film and look at it and try to see what Pikeville did there, or is that one of those, it's so far back? Again, I talked to Coach Mack earlier this week, and he said, basically our sophomores are juniors, our juniors are seniors because this far along into the season.
Yeah, I think you go back, and like I said, there's always a sense of reflection, right? You always need to learn from the lessons, and that's how you grow. Obviously, you learn from your mistakes, but you're also trying to learn from the things you've done well. But at the end of the day, the two teams that are going to play here tonight are not indicative of what was on the field that night, both for our team and as well for Coach McNamee's team. It's not even the same people. A lot of times, not even the same plays, not even the same schemes, not even the same strategy, if you will. And so I think there's some lessons to be learned. And, we're familiar with 22, or we're familiar with number 10, we're familiar with number 24, or 0, or whoever it may be. And just like you said, he spoke about numbers of us. And, you have some familiarity and maybe, how guys move and how fast guys are in their size. But outside of that, it's kind of flush. And this is all a new opportunity, new challenge. And you play elimination football, obviously the stakes are higher.
Well, you talk about running the football. It all starts with 22 in the backfield for them. Kind of a scat back, if you will. Not the biggest kid in the building, but one of the things he does, he runs behind his pads, he stays low, and when he gets in open space, he can run away from it.
Yeah, so the 22 kid, Justice kid, first of all, he's a multi-year starter, got a ton of experience for them, a very hard-nosed player. I would call him very much, old-fashioned throwback Class A, play as many snaps as you can play on every Friday night. And so that regard, have a lot of respect for that. Runs well, runs hard. They've kind of had a stable, a plethora, if you will, of running backs over the years, and he just happens to be the next one, the next great one, if you will. And they're all a little different. He's maybe a little lower to the ground. You can tell he's lived in the weight room, nice strong lower half, has great vision, runs through arm tackles, and then if he gets a crease, he can put it in the house. And so it's really important now that we try to keep him in front of us, and we got to get a lot of orange hats to the ball to get him on the ground.
On the outside, you've got zero Mikey Hager, the senior, and he's a prolific wide receiver too. That again, he can house one if he gets an open space, and he's a guy that tonight, with the way this game plays up, a lot of times you're going to have guys on islands out there that have to just slow him down and let the team rally to the ball.
Yeah, Hager's dynamic. He scored multiple touchdowns on us throughout his career, including at this field here last year. Just a really dynamic kid who runs really well. I feel like he's a senior. The 22 kid's just a junior. Feel like the Hager kid's a college football player. Don't exactly know what level, but he'll have an opportunity if he desires to chase that. And so that's what you get. A Class A team that has a college football player, that's special. And he runs well, plays really hard. Again, Class A throwback, plays every snap on both sides. He's going to play outside receiver and turn right around and play corner for him. And if he gets any type of crease, you spoke about islands. There are going to be islands on both sides now. They're going to give us some islands. We're going to give them some islands. But anybody gets a little bit of crease, and he's one of the kids that gets a crease, that ball ends up in the end zone.
When you look at what they do defensively, 3-4, they'll really spread things out, and it gives you some opportunities to kind of move the ball on the ground at will in the positions that you want to go if you play it the right way.
Yeah, they're an on-front team. Coach Sullivan there, Coach McNamee's right-hand man, defensive coordinator, been together a long time. They're really aggressive in the box. Really, tremendous size. We're well sized as well, but big size, big linebackers. 44 there in the middle is a real big thumper in the middle. Runs well, gets downhill. Had 2 picks last week. Runs laterally well. Again, like 22, kind of been starting since he was a freshman. So they got some outstanding experience there, some outstanding guys. You can talk about that 3-4 box all you want, but it's all about the people, right? It's about the Jimmies and the Joes, right? Not the X's and the O's, and they got guys that can really make plays. And so there's no doubt it'll be a battle in the box tonight. Early on, I'm sure everybody be moving. This is not checkers. It's probably chess game. Everybody be moving chess pieces, try to figure out what gives them the best advantage. And then someone's going to run the ball better than the other team tonight. And if whoever that team is, and values the ball, they'll have the best chance to win in the end.
Last week, you guys go with 2 running backs over 100 yards. Stiltner at 100 yards. Marussia, career night, goes for 160 plus. It was the first time that you'd had this happen twice in the season since 2014. Perfect time of the year for something like that to start happening.
Yeah, I think there's some advantage in balance, right? And balance is not run pass. I've talked about that all the time. It's being able to pass it when you're supposed to run it, being able to run it when you're supposed to pass it. And it's also been able to share the ball among the committee. And we got a bunch of guys who can really make plays with the ball. And last week, Stiltner had a big game. I think people misunderstand. He still had over 100 yards, but Shannon was really explosive last week. And maybe it's Shannon again tonight. Maybe it's Jonah. Maybe it's Jake. Maybe it's Stiltner. Maybe it's one of those guys on the outside. Who knows? But there's power in numbers, and so I think that's kind of what our team is. That's kind of what our program is. It really built ourselves up over being selfless and serving the team, and really try to build our team from defense back. And whoever's left on the offensive guys, if it's their turn to make a play, they make a play, and that's kind of who we are. And I would expect it not to be no different.
You look at the way this game plays out; it's no secret. Both of these teams are built around 48 minutes, and again, a quick score either way. You don't expect any panic on either sideline.
No, this is a 48-minute, battle of attrition. Try to get to the fourth quarter and be in striking distance and try to give your team a chance to win at the end. That's what this game's about. Obviously you got to avoid early knockouts, but I don't think anyone's expecting that. Everyone's expecting this thing to be a 48-minute slobber knocker, so you can hit each other harder the first, and then keep hitting them, and that's really what it's about. When you get playoff football, that's what you expect.
Last time you played this team in this situation, it was a sin zone down here. Luke Leemaster sent you guys to the state championship for the first time. It's a lot of history goes in between that kicking night in 2017 till today. A storied history on both sides of them, both celebrating their 100th anniversary and trying to put a golden bow on the top of it.
Yeah, 2 programs that are really prideful, right? And maybe their infrastructure and our infrastructure is not exactly the same, if you will, being that they're in a college town or whatever. But two programs that have, 100-year standing, have avoided consolidation for over 100 years. And so that alone tells you what type of community pride exists, both here and just 100 300 miles right down that road to the south. And so, I think there'll be a lot of pride tonight. And I think our kids on both sides, in the black jerseys and the white jerseys, not play with that hometown pride. And that's really what high school football is all about. I think in the day and age where sometimes loyalty gets lost and all that, and this is high school football. I think sometimes people make it bigger than what it is, and sometimes people put together different type of teams, but these are hometown football teams that rally around a hometown crowd, and that's what makes it special. And I'm sure Coach and McNamee and those guys feel the same way, and we're really excited for the opportunity.
Coach, good luck tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you, appreciate it.
We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll continue our coverage as we get you ready for Pikeville and Raceland here in the state semifinals as we continue our countdown to kickoff coverage here on Kool TV.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
And welcome back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth as we get you set for the semifinals in Class Single A. It's the 11-1 Raceland Rams, the 10-3 Pikeville Panthers. This is game number 22 all-time between these two. Pikeville leads the series 14-6-1. It's the 9th postseason meeting and the 4th time they've met in the semifinals. And right there is what's on the line. That gold trophy is a ticket to next Friday's championship game in Lexington. It'll play against the winner of Campbellsville and KCD. We'll keep you up to date with all of those across the bottom of your screen tonight. Again, if you have any scores that we don't have as you see them flying across your screen, we've got all the scores throughout the state and all 6 classifications. Be sure to send those a message to us there in the chat box, and we'll get those updated throughout the evening. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance for all your insurance needs. See the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by All-Star Auto Detailing in Ashland, who's proud to support the Raceland Rams tonight. Stop by 5224 State Route 5 and let them keep your ride shining. Give them a call at 606-939-8721 or find them on Facebook. That's All-Star Auto Detailing, clean and shining bright. Our weather forecast tonight, it's again brought to you apart by our great friends at Air Supreme. For Supreme service you can count on, visit airsupremellc.com. 30 degrees at kickoff, 20s, high 20s, mid-20s toward the inner part of the game. Winds west 5 miles an hour. Again, flag has really kind of just died down along the mast tonight. I don't think we'll have any issues with the wind. It was a little breezy earlier today, but I think most of that has subsided. But should be a crisp evening for football, to say the least. Let's meet our officials for tonight's game. They're brought to you apart by Tri-State Ophthalmology for all your eye care needs. See Tri-State Ophthalmology, 2841 Lexington Avenue in Ashland, providing complete eye care with compassion. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. Our referee is John Smoot. Our umpire is Robert Gant. Our line judge is Jake Cantron. Our head linesman is Matt Bice. The back judge is Miles McKinney. The side judge is Hayden Gant. And the field judge is Tony Grisvonic. All right, captains for the Rams at midfield. It'll be Rousey, Marucci, Logan Lockwood, who returns to the lineup tonight, and Landon Goodall. Waiting for Pikeville to return. Rams in the blacks tonight, all top and bottom orange domes with those throwback orange or the white ram horns. Pikeville will be in all in white tonight in the maroon tops on the helmets. Again, both teams celebrating season number 100. For Pikeville, they started football back in 1925. They did not play in 1926. This is their 1,135th game, a record of 785, 322, and 27. Their first season, they finished 5-4 back in 1925 under head coach John Truitt, only coached one season. They got their first game under the belts when they lost to Logan, West Virginia on September the 19th, losing 32-0. 3 weeks later, they go to Louisa and win 19-0. So a good start for them. Their postseason record sits at 117-38, and they've got a dandy of a head coach in Chris McNamee, who's in his 21st season all-time, his 16th on his second time through with the Panthers. He was there from 2000 to 04, going 48-17, and then 162-47, all-time 210-64. For the Raceland Rams, this is game number 1,047 with a record of 617, 395, and 34. Again, their first game, they lost to Catlettsburg 12-0 on October the 2nd. 2 weeks later, they beat Fullerton 12-0. They got their first winning season in 1930, a 4-3 year under Claire Sloan, the head coach. Their first double-digit winning season came in 1987. That was under Coach Bill Tom Ross, going 11-2 that year. They've had 16 double-digit winning seasons, including the last 5 in succession. Most wins in a season coming in the 22 campaign when they won 13. All right, the captains for Pikeville, Jeremiah Anderson, Jaden Justice, Mikey Hager, and Keelan Mills. And the Panthers in those white domes with those Panther paw prints on the side. Raceland, no prints this year, no helmet stickers. They're playing for the team in the 100th anniversary here of the program. One game already final tonight in 6A. Trinity, no trouble with St. X, beating them 50-7. Cal leads Bell County 14-0 early first quarter. Pulaski County out in front of Atherton 7-0. Woodford County is down 14-0 to Owensboro. South Warren leads Ryle, 6-0. It looks like Raceland has won the toss. Let's see what they elect to do. And they will take the football. All right, so the Rams will take it. So the offense will get things rolling first here. Our red zone trips tonight and touchdowns, or first downs, are brought to you in part by Johnson Chiropractic. When muscle and joint pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. Give him a call at 606-473-5151. Lightning won't strike twice tonight That's one thing about it. We will not have any lightning to talk about in this game. Great look, field level there when they get ready to make the entrance out of the tunnel. Great crowd on hand here tonight. Both sides of the stands pretty much full. Pikeville brought a great crowd. Several cars lined away up on US 23. Nowhere near the record. We had 68 cars, I believe it was.
Celebrating a century of grit, pride, and tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gridiron, your 100th edition of the Raceland Ramblers.
Little fireworks show here tonight. I'd say that's not going to be the only fireworks show we see in this one. First time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll alert you directly to your device. One thing Raceland has to be cognitive of tonight is the kicker, Steven Gonzalez-Santos. He is dynamic. He can do the onside kick. He can do the pooch kick. And one of the things that he did so well in that come-from-behind win down in week number 3, had 2 onside kicks they recovered in back-to-back successions. Doesn't happen often. I looked at it. It was almost like a 1% chance that something like that could happen. A great look there at your quarterback and Jake Waller. We got a great crew on hand here tonight. We'll have you covered with all kinds of different camera angles. And see how this one plays out. It should be a dandy. Stiltner and Vanderhoof back to return. You look at Mike Salmons there in his 12th season, took over as the head coach back in 2014. A record of 117-44, 31-11 in the postseason. So Steven Gonzalez-Santos, wearing number 12, paces off his mark. And we are ready for football here in this Class A semifinal. It's hung high in the air and fielded at the 10 by Vanderhoof. And then Vanderhoof loses his footing and falls down as he gets back to the 15.
Don't give him the 16, James.
So put him out at the 16-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10 for the Rams. And here comes Jake Waller and his crew. He'll start in the backfield with Landon Stiltner, the junior tailback. 1,314 yards, 21 touchdowns on the season. Waller has thrown for 25 of his own. And then Shannon Marucci coming off a career night last week, 168 yards and a touchdown. He combined for 222 total yards of offense. Stiltner starts in the backfield. They'll give it off to him as he tiptoes into the line before he gets going. We've got an offsides call that'll go against the Panthers. So give the Rams first down and 5 before they take their first official snap. Stiltner stays in the left pocket of Waller from the gun. A heavy box for the Panthers. The low snap to give to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to get to the outside edge. Stiltner turns the corner. Down the sideline he goes, and he finally gets chased out of bounds. But a good run there by Landon Stiltner to start things off for the Rams, as he'll take it out to the 34 on a gain of 13. And a Johnson chiropractic first down. Raceland on the season averaging just under 18 first downs on the season a game. They're going to push him back to the 33, so a gain of 12 on the carry there. Bargett, Thacker, and Mills across the line for the Panthers. Here's Marucci, cuts right in the side. Jaden Justice wraps him up, but a nice run there by Marucci as he gets across the 40-yard line out to the 42, a gain of 9. It's second down and 1. Good start by the Rams. They've started off with 2 big runs to get this one going. Marucci stays in the backfield, trips
with Rousey, Stiltner, and Davidson. All alone on the far side is Eisen. 2nd and 1 for the Rams. 3 hats across the line for the Panthers. The low snap, the give to Marucci. Cuts back inside. First down yardage and more as he dives across the 45. And another Johnson chiropractic first down. Take him out to the 47 on a gain of 5. Great start for the Rams. My crew tonight, my executive producer is Trey Collier. Up top, Charlie Morrison. Field level cameras, Brock Stewart and Lily Stevens. Nicholas Collier and Cam Bryan. Happy to have everyone along with us here tonight. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Same set, far side hash mark. The take to give. Now Waller keeps it himself, bounces it to the outside and runs across the far sideline and has a first down.
Waller on the keeper.
That's something that Waller has kind of put in his back pocket a few times this season. They'll take him down to the 42 on a gain of 11. And the Rams with 3 first downs in this ball game already as they've marched it down to the Panthers' 42-yard line. Beautiful evening. Very crisp and cold, though. Only thing we were missing that needed this game was a little bit of snow. Stiltner in the backfield in the left pocket of Waller on 1st down and 10. Panthers showing blitz. Here's Waller following Stiltner. Right up the gut. He goes, and another big run by the Rams quarterback.
Waller on the keeper.
They're going to take him to the 33, a gain of 9 on the play. Makes it 2nd down and 1. Waller on the season has not carried the ball a tremendous amount of times. He does have 2 rushing touchdowns to his credit, one of those coming last week on a little plunge from the 2. So down to the Panthers 33. So a tight end attached of Headley this time, an offset pistol look. Here's Marucci, and he is gang tackled as he gets to the hole. Leading the surge there was Caden Thacker and Jeremiah Anderson. It's 3rd down. So no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1. Raceland on the season, 3rd down tries 45% of the time, 32 of 71. Last 2 weeks, though, the Rams have struggled on money downs. That's 3rd and 4th down. Double barrel shotgun look this time. No, excuse me. They'll go in the T formation as Waller crawls up under center. They give it off to Arnett. Arnett knifing his way through. He's got a first down as he's down inside the 30 to move the change on another Johnson chiropractic first down. Let's see if they take him to the 27. Now they'll take him to the 28 on a gain of 5. Arnett on the season, 73 carries, 537 yards, 9 touchdowns. 6 carries for 21 and a tutty last week. Inside of 9 to play here in the first quarter. Rams driving. They'll go in that tight T formation again. Now Eisen will split out wide. Heavy box again for the Panthers. Off to Stiltner, trying to bounce it to the outside, and he gets stood up back at the 30-yard line. Gavin Coleman getting there first. So back to the 30-yard line on a loss of 2. Coleman, a freshman, 77 tackles in that linebacking core. 9 for loss. Make it number 10 as he leads the surge there for the Panthers linebackers. Scoreless, but the Rams driving. 2nd down and 12. Waller wants to throw. Quick out near side. He's got Eli Evans who makes the grab. He'll get tackled by Jaden Justice down at the 25. So a gain of 5 on the play. Makes it 3rd down and 7. This will be the 10th play of the drive coming up for the Rams. As we're inside of 8 minutes on a rested clock for some reason. Well, so we're going to negate the play on an illegal man downfield for the Rams.
So back it up 5 and make it second down and 17. Waller wants to throw. Quick out again. Back to Evans. Evans makes the grab, but nothing there. Third down and 14 coming up for the Rams. Marucci in the right pocket, twin set. Waller wants to throw, pressure coming up the middle. Waller escapes for the moment. Still trying to get free. Gets a block, throws downfield, has a man wide open at the 5-yard line, reaching for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raceland. It's Jonah Arnett who grabs it at the 5 and gets into the end zone. What a dance job there by Jake Waller, and the Rams are on the board. They lead at 6-0. Here's the instant replay look. What a job of just dancing around. Waller puts the extra point up and through, and the Rams lead at 7-0 with 6:44 to play in the first quarter. Back after this on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. A 10-play, 84-yard drive, 5 minutes and 9 seconds. That man right there hauling in his 5th receiving touchdown of the season as Jake Waller tosses his 26th. And the Raceland Rams lead it 7-0. Seth Morris puts it in the air near side, fielded by Sloan at the 15. Sloan gets bottled up as he'll get out across the 20, the 25, and that's where the Panthers will take over. That PAT by the Rams, brought to you in part by Greenup County Jailer Larry Pancake. Easy for you to say, right? So now the Rams defense takes over with a 7-0 lead. And J.J. Reynolds, the junior quarterback, he'll start in the backfield with the junior Jaden Justice in his right pocket, an H-back of Jeremiah Anderson. They'll move Justice to the other side. Justice trying to escape. He goes right up the gut, gets out to the 35, and Landon Goodall will stand him up there. But a nice run there by Justice on first down. They'll give him a gain of 11 on the play. First down and 10. Justice coming off a career night last week. 26 carries for 206 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's over 1,000 on the season with 16 tutties. Had 17 for 71 and a touchdown when these two teams played down in Pikeville back in week number 3. Double barrel shotgun look for the Panthers. Reynolds fires it out across the flat in the middle of the field. He's got his man, as that's Cole Sloan who holds it in. So they'll take him out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 13. So 1 yard shy of the midfield stripe, and the Panthers starting to move very easily thus far here in their first drive. First down and 10. The take to give to Justice. Justice runs into a wall, and he gets rolled up underneath, as that's Chris Spradlin, the nose tackle, who makes the stop there. He'll pick up a couple as he'll go across midfield over to the Rams' 49-yard line. Make it second down and 8. Ball between the hashes right at midfield. Double barrel look this time again for Reynolds. Reynolds wants to throw. Airs it out near side. He's got Hagar there. Bryson Rousey wraps him up and throws him down, but they'll move the sticks on another play downfield. As Mikey Hagar hauls in his 57th catch of the season. As they'll take him down to the 41-yard line on a gain of 8 and just enough to move the sticks. And the third first down of the ball game for the Panthers. Panthers still in the huddle. Play clock is at 10. And the ball is loose. Reynolds will dive on top of it, but he'll lose all the way back to the 45 and a loss of 4 on the fumble. So a loss of 4, second and 14, as we go inside of 4 minutes to go. Here in the opening frame of the Rams in front, 7-0. J.J. Reynolds sprinting from the far sideline to the near. They break the huddle at 8. They're going to have to hustle to get this one away. Play clock's down at 2 and 1. Reynolds rolling out, wants to throw. He's got Sloan, who comes back again and makes the grab. Just running the same play over and over, and it's working to perfection. Let's see where they get him down to the 32. That's a gain of 13. It's third down and 1. Raceland defensively on the season, 26% on third downs, 33 of 127 on the season. Panthers certainly in 4-down territory at this spot. In between the hashes, an H-back of Anderson. Justice in the left pocket of Reynolds. They give it to Justice. Justice met in the hole, but he surges forward and will move the sticks for the Panthers' 4th first down of the ball game. Gain of 2 there by the junior. So 2:35 left to play here in the opening frame. 8th snap of the ball game here in this drive, as Reynolds wants to throw. Lets it fly on a deep post route, looking for Mikey Hagar, and Bryson Rousey knocks it away.
Bryson Rousey on.
Nicely defended there by Rousey as he goes through and swats it down as we take a look at it on the Isons Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Second down and 10. I talked with Coach Sammons before the game, and he said there's going to be times where both of these teams are going to have guys out on islands. But a nice defensive play there by the senior of Bryson Rousey, who comes in with 36 tackles, a tackle for loss, and 2 interceptions on the season. 2:22 to play here in the opening frame. Rams in front 7-0. Pikeville looking for points on the ensuing drive. Reynolds rolling out left. Pressure coming, and he gets swaddled up as the Rams defensively gets there. Brody Brumfield is the man who'll put him down. It's 3rd and long.
Loss of a yard on the play. Correction. Loss of 3. 3rd and 13.
So make it 3rd down and 13 for the Panthers as we go inside of 2 minutes to play here in the opening frame. There was just a 101-yard pick 6 in the Owensboro Woodford County game. Wow, you can't get much more than that. They don't let you. All right, the Panthers 1 for 1 on third down tries. Double barrel look this time for Reynolds. And timeout, Raceland. So a minute 37 to play here in the opening frame. And the Rams want to make certain everything is where they want it on this play, as they got an opportunity here to stop the Panthers on this drive. Again, the Rams, 10 plays, 84 yards, 509. Jake Waller throws a 32-yard touchdown strike to Jonah Arnett. Extra point is true, 7-0 our score. The Panthers currently right now on a 9-play, 42-yard drive. They've eaten up 4:54 off the clock. Owensboro is running it up on Woodford County. 28-0. That game now in the second quarter. Pulaski County leads Atherton 10-0. That game also in the second. Some games started at 7 tonight. We had one game started at 5. That was the Trinity St. X game. Bell County has extended their lead. It's now 21-0 over Bell County. Paducah Tillman and Franklin County scoreless. Murray leading Lloyd Memorial 10-7. All right, 3rd and 13 from the Rams, 33 for the Panthers. Two receivers right, one left. Reynolds wants to throw. Eyes downfield, lets it fly, and it's incomplete. It was knocked away by Landon Goodall. They were looking down the middle of the field for Harrison Fields, and the senior safety swats it away. It's 4th down. Goodall has had a stellar season, 56 tackles, 5 for loss. He leads the team with 5 interceptions, including one last week. Back in the middle part of the season, he had 4 interceptions in 4 consecutive games, including a pick 6. So the Panthers sprinting back onto the field. Play clock is down to 7. They break the huddle of 3. Chris McNamee's going to have to burn a timeout here. They're not going to get this one away. And the Panthers will burn their first timeout with 1:32 to go. Great look there. The fans here in the stands, it is packed on both sides. Hat tip to my entire crew tonight out there braving the elements. Bringing you all the great shots you see there on your screen. They do a phenomenal job. 3 of the members on my crew tonight are members of my media department here at Raceland Worthington Schools. I've got 2 of my actual sons on the broadcast with me tonight, my executive producer and one of my field-level camera operators. My oldest son, Nicholas, on the field. He's an alum of 2015. Trey was here for 2 years before transferring. Whenever I was down at Greenup for a few years, he finished out his high school career down there. KCD has taken an early 3-0 lead on Campbellsville. That game in the first quarter. All right, 4th and 13 for the Panthers. Raceland 31% on 4th downs this season, 14 of 45. The Panthers need the Rams 20 to move the sticks. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Justice, play action. Reynolds rolling out, lets it fly. It's a wobbling duck coming near sideline, and it's knocked away. Bryson Rousey was there. They were going for Mikey Hagar, and the Rams defense stands tall and forces a turnover on downs, and they'll take over on their own 33. They got him off of his mark, and he wasn't able to get everything on it, and it was a wobbling duck going down the field. So the Rams defensively, once again, stands tall. And the offense will take over with a 7-0 lead and 1:24 to go here in the opening frame. Here comes the Rams offense back on the field. An H-back of Marushi, Stiltner in the backfield with Waller. A twin stack receiver set with Davidson and Evans on the wide side of the field left. Waller on 1st down and 10. He gives it off to Stiltner. Stiltner finds a huge gaping hole. Right up the middle of the field he goes, and he's out to midfield. A gain of 17 on the play, and Sonic has entered the building. Stiltner with 3 carries for 27 yards already. The Rams have racked up 101 yards, 66 on the ground. Take a look at it on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay, as making the touchdown-saving tackle there was Kool Sloan. So the Rams from midfield now trying to add to this 7-0 lead. The low snap, they give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to get the edge, tiptoeing on the sideline as he goes into the Panthers side of things. But a nice carry there on first down. They'll take him down to the 45, and a gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. 50 seconds to play here in the opening frame. How big would it be if the Rams can go down and find another quick score and make this a 2-score ball game? 2nd and 5, an offset pistol look. Marucci this time, the big bowling ball pushing the pile forward, and he gets down to the 40, and that'll move the sticks on a Johnson chiropractic first down. Let's see where they put him first. They're going to be just shy. So call him a gain of 4. The near side official was standing at the 40, and then the official in the center of the field said not so fast. So should be the final play of the first quarter. Bloss will be the H-back on the far side. Marucci, 3 yards deep behind Waller. They give it to him. First down yardage and more as he bounces it to the outside 20. He's down across the 20 and finally gets taken down there. As Sloan saved 6 for the moment, but another big run there by Shannon Marucci as the Rams take it down inside the Johnson chiropractic orange zone, as they'll take him down to the 16-yard line on a gain of 25.
First down.
So the Rams will flip ends. They lead at 7-0, but they've got it 1st and 10 from the Panthers 16 as we head to quarter number 2 as we return after this on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue in Raceland. Give them a call, 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. KCD leading Campbellsville 10-0 down in Louisville. So we'll flip ends of the field. The Rams driving now from the south end zone to the north end zone, from softball to baseball. As they'll have it 1st down and 10 from the Panthers 16. This would be huge if the Rams can stick this one in the end zone and make it a 14-0 lead early. Waller goes up under center. An offset single back of Stiltner. They'll toss it out to him, coming near side. Stiltner dives through the hole across the 15. Let's see if they take him down. Looks like around the 12 or the 13-yard line as we've got a man down. That's Caden Thacker. A little slow coming up. They'll take him down to the 13-yard line on a gain of 3, so 2nd and 7. Right on the near side hash mark. Rams trying to punch it in here inside the Johnson chiropractic orange zone. Marucci in the left pocket of Waller from the gun. 2 receivers out wide to the left. 1 high safety for the Panthers. Waller following his man off the left edge. Slips free. Gets down inside the 5. What a run there by Waller as he slipped free.
Waller on the keeper. And he picks up an air supreme.
As he'll get down inside the 5, it'll be 1st and goal on the Johnson chiropractic 1st down on the gain of 9 by the junior. Waller tonight, 3 carries for 29. And the Rams' 8th first down of the ball game makes it first down and goal. Rams will go in that T formation. Bloss, Marucci, and Stiltner. The give to Stiltner. Stiltner following his man off the right edge and dives in for the end zone. As Landon Stiltner gets his 22nd touchdown of the season. And with 10:51 to play here in the opening half, the Rams make it 13-0. Mike Sammons often says there's 2 things that don't survive in November. Dogs trying to cross rush hour traffic and teams who can't run the football. The Rams here tonight, 116 yards on the ground already. And just a little bit over 1 quarter of play. Waller out for the extra point attempt. It's up and is through. And with 10:51 to play in the opening frame, Raceland leads at 14-0. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, 14-0 Raceland. Seth Morris hits a little pooch kick coming near sideline. Raceland trying to get to it. Ison fighting for it and almost had it. But it will slip out of bounds, and the Panthers will have it on the near sideline near the 30. That last drive for the Rams, 7 plays, 67 yards, 2 minutes, 32 seconds. And Landon Stiltner takes care of the final 4. So the Panthers will have it from the 32. Again, the reason the ball is live is because it was touched by a Panthers player. Parker Ison nearly got there. Hand off Justice. Justice on a dive off the left and not much there. He runs into Bryson Toole, defensive end, the junior, 42 tackles on the season, 8 for loss, 3 sacks. Had a sack and 3 tackles for loss last week. Give him a gain of 1 on the play. Justice is a scat back. He is a guy that you let him get free and he's going to the house. You can see this 100th year sticker there on the side of the Panthers helmets. Again, they started in 1925, Raceland in 1926, but the Panthers did not have a 26 season. So that's why both teams are celebrating season 100. Justice trying to stretch it to the outside on the right edge, and he gets pile driven to the ground. That's Toole again. Also coming down for the assist was Jonah Arnett. It's 3rd down and long for the Panthers. So after the 34-yard line, makes it 3rd down and 8. How big would this be if the Rams defense can force a 3-and-out here, leading 14-0? Fans coming to life here at Rams Stadium. Double barrel shotgun look for Reynolds from the gun. Rolling out, wants to throw, pressure coming off the edge. He'll fire it over to the far sideline, making the catch. That's Mikey Hager, but he's going to be short of the marker to gain. So it will be 4th down and 1 on the completed pass, as they'll put him down at the 41-yard line, so a gain of 7. And now the Panthers with a big decision to make here. Will Chris McNamee let his team try to snap it here on 4th and 1? They'll go into I formation. And it doesn't get there. No. Jaden Justice gets swaddled up in the backfield. Landon Goodall gets there first. And the Rams defensively stands tall again.
Downs. First down, Raceland.
So the turnover on downs on the loss of 1 goes back to the 40-yard line. 8:58 to play here in the opening frame, and the defense gives the Rams a short field to work with, leading 14-0. Good look there at the Rams skipper in his 12th season here, trying to pick up his 32nd postseason win. And more importantly, trying to even the semifinals series with Pikeville at 2 each. Waller wants it on first down. He'll give it off to Marucci. Marucci tiptoes into the hole, and Jeremiah Anderson meets him there and hammers him to the ground. Anderson, 124 tackles on the season. I was talking with Coach Sammons this week about the defense of what this Panthers team does, and he was very quick to acknowledge what Anderson does in the middle of that defense. Only a junior, had 2 interceptions last week as well. He leads everything this team does defensively. 2nd and 10 for the Rams. 2 receivers right, 1 left, an H-back of Bloss. They'll give it off to Stiltner on a sweep. Stiltner puts a foot in the turf, tries to cut downfield, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. Rams try to get a little too fancy on that one. $14-0 inside of 8 to go here in the first half. Raceland in front, 14-0. Stiltner and Evans wide to the left, Ison right. A heavy line with the Rams as Waller is going to keep it himself. Right up the middle of the field he goes, cuts back inside. He's still on his feet across the 20. Move the sticks, Jake Waller.
Waller on the carry. And he picks up an air supreme.
They'll take him down to the 16-yard line on a gain of 24. And the junior tailback takes it down inside the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone as you take a look at here on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. What a run there by the junior. And Jake Waller tonight, 53 yards on 4 totes. So the Rams down at the 16, trying to make this a 21-0 ball game. Waller's going to have to take a timeout here as his shoes come off. He ran out of his shoes. Let's check some scores from around other games in the state. Owensboro Catholic Beechwood just getting underway. That game's still scoreless. KCD has extended their lead over Campbellsville. It's 17-7 now. Belfry in front of LCA now 6-0. Ryle and South Warren in a good one. Ryle leading that one 14-13. That game in the second quarter. Murray in front of Lloyd Memorial 10-7. That game in the second. Owensboro has a running clock on Woodford County 35-0 at the half. That one is that was a shocker. Pulaski County and Atherton at the break 10-0. Pulaski in front of that one. And Paducah Tillman leads Franklin County 7-0. That game now in the second quarter. All right, so first down and 10 for the Rams as they get their 10th Johnson Chiropractic first down of the contest. And they'll go into the T formation now. No, it's just a 2-back set with a wing back of Stiltner out left. They'll put him in a deep motion on a pitch out wide, trying to find a crease, cuts downfield, and he'll get down to about the 15 on a gain of 1. So second down and 9 for the Rams. 6:30 to go here before halftime. Boyle County leading Corbin 14-7. Thank you, Mr. Dustin Stevenson, checking in tonight. Belfry 8-0. They lead it. Second down and 9 for the Rams. They'll give it off to Arnett. Arnett dives into the middle of the field. Not much there. Colin Wright wraps him up from behind. Let's see where they get him down to. They're going to take him down to the 13-yard line. So a gain of 2. It's 3rd and 7. Rams getting ready to snap it for the 6th time on this drive. And the time of possession has been hugely in favor of the Rams. Split backfield, a wing back of Stiltner Wright. Waller wants to throw. Brings it near side Arnett. Arnett a little shimmy shake and gets pushed out of bounds into his own bench area. Let's see if they give him. They're going to take him down to the 12-yard line. So a gain of 1 makes it 4th and 6. And looks like the Rams are going to line up and kick here. So Jake Waller, 3 for 3 on the season. This will be a 28-yard field goal from the near hash mark. Kick is up and it's good. Sneaks it in the left upright. So with 5:12 to play here in the opening half, Jake Waller's 28-yard field goal makes it 17-0 Rams. Back after this on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luz, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. From the 10-yard line, Sloan gets out across the 30-yard line. So Pikeville will have it there, trailing 17-0. That last drive for the Rams, 7 plays, 28 yards, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. The 29-yard field goal from Jake Waller is pure. And the Rams have extended it to a 3-possession ball game here early on. Reynolds on first down, gives it off to Justice. Justice bottled up in the backfield, and he's going nowhere. Welcome back, Logan Lockwood, the senior linebacker, getting back this week for the first time in 6 games. Lockwood on the season had 36 tackles, 5 for loss, 3 sacks. He had 7 tackles, 2 for loss, and a sack when these two teams played back in week 3. And had only played 6 games this season due to injury. This is his first week back, and a certain welcome back there. Reynolds quick out to the far side. He's got Mikey Hager there, who gets dumped after going across the 40-yard line. should be, depending on where they put the football, if it's, I think it's at the 41, it's going to be 3rd down and 1. And it will be. Pikeville 1 for 3 on 3rd down tries tonight. Kenny Lax wants a fumble. Justice in the backfield in the left pocket of Reynolds. They'll give it to him. Justice tries to hurdle into the line. Alex Headley dives on his back, but that should move the sticks, as it will move the sticks and a 1st down for the Panthers. He needed the 42. He got the 43 on a gain of 2. First and 10, Panthers from their own 43. Reynolds pumps, fires to the far sideline, and that ball is tipped and knocked away. That's intercepted, excuse me. Bryson Rousey goes up and pulls it in. Incomplete. Here's the instant replay. Let's take a look at it again. I'm pretty certain it hit the ground. It was a great play either way. Right there, Rousey lost it off the backside. So 2nd down and 10. Reynolds here tonight, 5 of 9. 67% completion rating on him on the season coming in. He'll give it off to Justice. Justice barrels right up the middle of the field, slips a tackle, still on his feet as Landon Bloss grabs him, driving him forward, and he takes it down inside of Raceland territory, down to the 35. That's what Jaden Justice can do. A gain of 22, and has the Panthers set up nicely here. And again, don't forget the Panthers get the football to start the second half. Down 17-0, but how big would it be to get points going in here before halftime? We're inside of 3 to go. Reynolds calls his own number, dives forward, and maybe gets a couple. That's something that J.J. Reynolds will do. He's not going to do a lot of running, but he can call his own number at times. He's rushed 68 times this season for 108 yards and 3 touchdowns. Last week, 7 for 9 through the air, 81 yards and a tutty. Throwing that one to Mikey Hager, who caught his 11th on the year. Approaching 2 minutes to go here on a cold night in Ramland. The Rams have been blistering hot, though, leading 17-0. Play clock's at 10. Reynolds barks for it. Rolls out right, pressure coming off the edge. Rifles this one out, and it's incomplete. What a big hit on the backside by Landon Goodall. They were looking for Harrison Fields. It's 3rd and 9. You got to give a hat tip to Landon Goodall, what he has done this season. Last year played most of the year injured, struggled with a shoulder injury, got back healthy, and I've talked to him several times this year, and he said, I can actually hit people, and you could tell it right there. Rams fans coming to life here at Rams Stadium as the Panthers face 3rd and 9. Play clock's at 5 as Pikeville breaks the huddle. Reynolds gets free for a moment, and Bryson Toole hits him in the middle. Toole's going to pick up his 4th sack of the season. It's 4th down and long. They'll take him back to the 39-yard line on a loss of 5. And Bryson Toole, there was all kinds of pressure coming. Reynolds steps up, and he steps right into the arms of Bryson Toole. So 4th and 14. Inside of 90 seconds to go. Pikeville 0 for 2 on 4th down tries tonight. The offense marching back out. They're going to have to hustle to get this one away. And it's at zeros. They didn't get it away, but Chris McNamee will burn a timeout on the far sideline.
Timeout.
So Pikeville's 2nd timeout of the half. Both teams have one remaining. Stay tuned with us at the half. It's a Glockner of Ashland Auto Group halftime show. For the best selection of Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep cars and trucks, visit Glockner of Ashland, located at Greenup Avenue, or check them out online at glocknerofashland.com. Be sure to join me tomorrow morning right here on the Total Media Sports Network for Across the Line. We'll have a special time in the morning at 9 o'clock because the Cats play at noon, so their pregame show will begin at 10. So at 9 o'clock, I'll break down with all the scores from around the state. We'll preview what's coming up for the state championship round next week down in Lexington. We'll look at NCAA football, NFL, and, of course, the Border Sporting Goods Rant of the Week, all coming up tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock right here on the Total Media Sports Network. You might try to jump here, and if you don't get anybody to move, then you could certainly line up and try to pooch kick this one away and pin Raceland deep. The Rams faithful coming to life once again. 1:09 to go here in the first half. Raceland leading at 17-0. Reynolds, play action, rolling out right, looking back left, gets flushed from the pocket, trying to get out to the edge, lets it fly, and it is caught. Making a grab is Harrison Fields, still on his feet as he's pushing the pile down. They finally get him out of bounds. But what a pass play there by Reynolds, extending the play with his feet. And then Fields takes this one down. Let's see where they're going to take him. Looks like at about the 13. No, excuse me. They're going to go down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So a gain of 30 on the pitch and catch. He got an easy probably 10, 11 yards on the backside of that on the push. So 55 seconds to go. The Panthers trying to dent the scoreboard before going to the locker room as they convert on the fourth down try. Again, Pikeville gets the football to start the second half. Reynolds wants to throw, coming near sideline. That ball is in the air, and it's knocked away. Max Burton defends it nicely. They were looking for Cole Sloan, and senior Max Burton plays it down for the incompletion. Burton has been a guy that teams have kind of picked on at times. And he has stood tall, has an interception on the season, a big one against East Carter in that second half that the Rams got points out of and extended the lead in that one. Second and goal. Two receivers wide left, one right. The take to give to Justice. Justice finds a crease, dives forward out to the 5, maybe the 6. Let's see where they'll put him down. They're going to put him at the 5-yard line, so a gain of 4. It's third and goal. From the 5, 30 seconds to go, Pikeville with one timeout remaining. So if they don't put it in here, they can obviously go for a field goal. Reynolds rolling out right, wants to throw, sidearm throw, and it's knocked down. Brody Brumfield swats it to the ground. The incompletion stops the clock with 17.2 to play in the half and brings up fourth down and goal. So let's see if they bring in Steven Gonzalez-Santos, who is 4 for 7 on field goals this season, and he will come on as the Panthers will try to find points before going to the locker room. Down 17-0. So a 23-yard kick for Santos from the far hash mark. And Raceland will burn their timeout. Their use it or lose it timeout. So the Rams got the first score of the ball game on their opening drive. 10 plays, 84 yards. It was a 32-yard pitch and catch to Jonah Arnett. 6:44 to go in the first, 7-0 Raceland. Then the Rams get back in the end zone again to start the second quarter. This time it's Landon Stiltner plunging in from 4 yards out, 14-0. And then a 29-yard field goal from Jake Waller with 5:12 to go in the opening half. And that's where we currently stand. Right now, Pikeville getting ready to snap it for the 13th time on this drive. But they have stalled out at the Rams 5 and will have to settle for only 3. No wind to speak of from the far side hash mark. They'll spot it on the snap at the 12. So 22-yard kick for Santes. High snap, it's down, it's up, and it is good. So Steven Gonzalez Santes booms his 5th field goal of the season, and the Panthers are on the board at 17-3. And I would not be shocked if they try an onside kick here and try to go after something to maybe get a heave toward the end zone. You have to be on your guard right here. Again, Pikeville does have 1 timeout remaining. Again, the Glockner Vashon Auto Group halftime show coming up at the break. So that last drive for the Panthers, 13 plays, 63 yards, 4 minutes, 53 seconds. And the result, a 22-yard field goal from Steven Gonzalez Santes. He's got it between the hash marks. Raceland is guarding for that pooch kick. They'll squib it right down the center, and Vanderhoof will fall on it at the 25.
On the 25-yard line.
Let's see if the Rams just put it on the knee and take it to the locker room, leading 17-3. It's been an efficient first half for the Rams, as defensively they have gotten after it. And they're going to go into a knee and take it to the half with a 14-point lead. So a good first half for the Rams. They lead at 17-3. Pikeville gets the football to start the second half. Stay tuned. It's the Glockner Vashon Auto Group halftime show coming up next on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, it's the Glockner of Ashland Auto Group halftime show. For your best selection of Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep cars and trucks, visit Glockner of Ashland, located on Greenup Avenue, or check them out online at glocknerofashland.com. 17-3 at the half. Raceland leading Pikeville here in this Class A State Semifinal. Here's how it's gone down. Both teams have effectively had the ball 3 times each. For the Panthers, 2 turnovers on downs and a field goal on the backside of a 13-play drive to get their only scores of the ball game. Raceland's first 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. A passing touchdown from Jake Waller to Jonah Arnett. A rushing touchdown from Landon Stiltner. The Rams settled for 3 on their 3rd drive on a 29-yard kick from Jake Waller as he sneaks it through the left upright. And then the kneel there at the end of the first half to take us to the half. Pikeville's drives, 11 plays, 42 yards, turnover on downs, 4 plays, 8 yards, turnovers on downs. And in the drive, that was stalled out at the Rams' 5 when they had to force the field goal attempt. That Steven Gonzalez-Santos booms through for his 5th of the season. 17-3, your score at the half. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We'll take a look at our first half stats. They're brought to you in part by the Brent Roark Insurance Agency, affiliate of Robertson Ryan Insurance, as we continue our coverage here in the Glockner-Vashon Auto Group halftime show on Kool TV.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products at an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, the Glockner-Vashon Auto Group halftime show 17-3. Raceland in front of Pikeville here after the first 24 minutes. Let's take a look at our first half stats. They're brought to you in part by the Brent Roark Insurance Agency, affiliate of Robertson Ryan Insurance in Flatwoods and Grayson. Give them a call at 836-6666 for a free quote today or find them on the web at theroarkinsuranceagency.com. For the Panthers, 7 first downs. They're 2 of 5 on third down tries, 1 of 3 on fourth down tries. 113 total yards of offense, 79 through the air, 34 on the ground. They've rushed 14 times, averaging 2.4 a carry. They've been flagged 1 time for 5 yards. No turnovers. They've had no punts, 2 turnovers on downs, and the field goals in their 3 possessions they've had. They've had the football for 12 minutes and 14 seconds. For the Raceland Rams, 10 first downs, 4 of 5 on third down tries, 179 total yards of offense, 36 through the air. Waller is a perfect 3 of 3. They've rushed for 143 on 21 totes at 6.8 per. They've been flagged 1 time for 5 yards in the opening half of play. Raceland with the football for 11 minutes and 46 seconds. J.J. Reynolds, 6 for 13, 79 yards. Jaden Justice, 10 carries for 45, a long of 22 that led down to that field goal that they got before halftime. Mikey Hager, 3 catches for 23. Harrison Fields, 1 for 30. The big one there on fourth down that got them into field goal range. And then Cole Sloan, 2 for 26. Waller, 3 for 3 for 36 yards, 32 of those going to Jonah Arnett for the first score of the ball game. Eli Evans has 1 catch for 3. Shannon Marucci, 6 carries for 43. Landon Stiltner, 8 for 40 and a touchdown. Waller has rushed 5 times for 53. And Joan Arnett, 2 for 7. Put it all together, 17-3. Raceland in the locker room leading here at the half. Those halftime stats brought to you in part by Brent Roark Insurance Agency, affiliate of Robertson Ryan Insurance in Flatwoods and Grayson. We'll step out for a break. We come back. We'll check scores from around other games in the state. This is the Glockner of Ashland Auto Group halftime show. We continue after this on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is. And that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is. And that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, the Glockner of Ashland Auto Group halftime show. 17-3 is our score here. Let's check scores from around other games in the classifications. At the half, Boyle leading Corbin 21-14. Beechwood leads Owensboro Catholic 13-3. In the other Class Single A semifinal, this one a shocker. KCD leads Campbellsville 31-7. That game in the second quarter down in Louisville. Campbellsville beat KCD earlier this year, 27-17 in the regular season. It's Belfry leading LCA 15-7 down in Lexington. Early action third quarter, South Warren leads Ryle 21-14. South Warren just getting back in front on that one. Up north in Class 3A, it's Murray leading Lloyd Memorial 17-6. Murray trying to take out the Juggernauts undefeated season. A big one in Class 5A, Owensboro blanking Woodford County 42-0. That game now into the fourth quarter. Again, that game was in a running clock in the first half. Paducah, Tillman, and Franklin County, that game is tied at 7. That game in Class 4A, the winners will meet up with the winner of Corbin and Boyle County in the state title game. Cal leads Bell County 35-6. That game just getting into quarter number 3. That's what I said. Bell County, congratulations. You got a win last week on a tough Lawrence County team. Congratulations, you get to go play Cal. What a way to say great job. Trinity final over St. X today, 50-7 in Class 6A. The Shamrocks headed to Lexington. No shock there. Any way to size that one up, it is certainly going to be hard to bring down Trinity as they are locked and loaded to move forward toward another state title. 17-3, our score is here at the half. We'll take our final break. We come back. We've got second half football as the Panthers get the football to start the second half, and 24 minutes to decide who's headed to Kroger Field next Friday in the state championship. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, that's what's on the line here tonight. The gold trophy and the ticket to Kroger for the Class A State Championship that plays Friday high noon. Again, there's a lot of football still to play in this one. But so far, the Rams have been stingy at best defensively, taking a Panthers team that's averaging right at 126 a game on the ground. They've been held to 34. Their season low rushing this year was 24 yards against Johnson Central. They rushed for a season high 216 last week in that onslaught over Middlesboro, led by Jaden Justice, 206 yards. Justice in the first half of 10 carries for 45 yards, a 22-yard run there for his longest. But if anybody knows anything about this series, it's a long ways from finished. And again, you could set the table can be set either way right here. You see two good senior linemen right there, Ian Vance and Carson Bowden, who really set the tone on that offensive line. But it's going to be up to the defense to set the tone here in the final 24 minutes, as the Panthers will get the football to start the second half. Get all the scores from around the state flashing across the bottom of your screen. We'll try to keep up with those as we go through. Again, the biggest one we're following tonight, KCD leading Campbellsville 31-7 at halftime. Winner of this game will play that one high noon Friday down in Lexington. Raceland trying to make it to the state title game for the fourth consecutive season. So Seth Morris has it teed up at the 40. The left-footed sophomore will give it a little pooch kick to the near sideline. And Pikeville will just smother it just shy of the 40-yard line, and that's where we'll start the second half. Let's see where we put him at. I believe we're going to go with the 37. Nope, put him up at the 38-yard line. So the Panthers, not exactly what you say, a short field. Decent starting field position here for the second half. So Justice and Reynolds. Anderson on the left side. Reynolds slings this one out. They've got it out to Harrison Fields. Fields gets tackled immediately after crossing the 40. Bryson Rousey wrestles him down. Let's see, they'll get him out, I believe, to the 42-yard line. And they will. So a gain of 4, second down and 6. That's something that Pikeville has done a good job with, of just those little wide receiver screens, but bubble screens, if you will. But Raceland's not done a lot with it, of allowing them to get big running lanes down the way. The high snap to give this one off to Justice. He hits the B button, gets stood up at the 45, churning the feet as he'll push out for about 4 more near midfield. A nice run there by the junior. So he'll get it out to the Panthers 49 on a gain of 7. So the Panthers with their 8th first down of the ball game. Right between the hash marks on that Raceland R. 1 minute gone here in the third quarter. Reynolds, the high snap. The give it again to Justice. Justice starts left, comes back right. Jonah Arnett rides him to the ground. Also there was Alex Headley. Give him a gain of 6 down to the Raceland 40. Nope, excuse me, gain of 5. They moved it back a yard. Who needs hash marks? What a concept. We give them a bunch of them, 400 to be exact. One would think you could find one of them to use. So gain of 5, second down and 5. Good look there at the junior, J.J. Reynolds, trying to lead his team from behind, down 14. Little naked out as he goes back out to Mikey Hagar, and he gets walloped on the far sideline. Bryson Rousey in on the stop. Also there was Alex Headley. No gain on the play. So make it 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Panthers, who are 2 of 5 on 3rd down tries tonight. Two receivers and an H-back right, one wide left. The take to give to Justice. Justice working off the left edge, surging forward as Marucci had him wrapped up. And let's see what they've got here. Looks like it's going to be just shy of the marker to gain. And it will be down to the 42, so a gain of 4, and it's 4th and 1. Panthers offense staying on the field. They're 1 of 3 on 4th down tries tonight. Their first 2 possessions were turnover on downs. Justice in the right pocket of Reynolds from the gun on 4th and 1. The take to give to Justice. Justice runs into the wall, and he didn't get there. The Rams get him again. Alex Headley makes the stop. Turnover on downs for the Rams. What a surge up front. And they're going to measure this one. They've got the football at the 42. You won't need an index card on this one. You could put a turkey in between it. Here the chain gang comes out for the first time tonight. Gene Sterator won't have to pull an index card on this one. This one should be well short. That should be the 3rd turnover on downs of the ball game. There's your look. There's your turkey. I could put 2 of my smoked turkeys in between that one. Turnover on downs, so the Rams take it over with 8:50 to go here in the 3rd. So the Rams take over on their own 42-yard line, and what a great stop here to start the second half of action. Now can the Rams capitalize with more points on the backside of this one and start trying to separate? Marucci starts in the back pocket, or the side pocket, I should say, of Waller on 1st down and 10. Motion up front, free play. Who moved first is the question. Let's see, I believe it was on Pikeville, but we'll make certain first. And it is. Only our 3rd penalty of the ball game, the 2nd on Pikeville. And to put it in perspective of where we are penalty-wise in this ball game, when Raceland played down there on week 3, they were penalized 13 times for 113 yards. Tonight, 1 for 5. You do the math. Either way, 1st down and 5 for the Rams. Twin stack receiver set right between the hashes. The give to Marucci. Marucci surveying, goes off left edge, pushes out to midfield. He'll pick up 3. It's 2nd down and 2. Beechwood leading Owensboro Catholic 22-17. Updated score there. Waller, quick out near side. Parker Eisen. Eisen cuts near side, slips a tackle 45 down to the 40, and then finally gets driven out of bounds. But a nice catch and run there by Parker Eisen. And another Johnson chiropractic 1st down for the Rams. I believe they've got him down to the 35. That's a gain of 15. Waller tonight, 4 for 4. Eisen hauls in his 31st catch of the season. That'll take him over 500 yards on the year. An offset H-back this time as Landon Blostel moves Stiltner in the left pocket. Play clock's at 5 as Waller makes an adjustment. Claps for it, gives it off to Stiltner. Stiltner trying to surge ahead, and he makes a big surge down across the 30 before Jaden Justice wraps him up around the legs. Stiltner telling his guys, get out of my way, I want to go. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Stiltner chasing down Judd Atkins for 5th all-time on the rushing list for the Rams. He needed 72 to move into 5th place all-time, which would give him over 2,000 yards and a few more on his career. We'll give this one off to Marucci. Marucci dives right up the gut across the 25, and that should move the sticks and another Johnson Chiropractic first down. You talk about somebody that is playing their best football when it is needed the most. He'll get a gain of 4, coming off a career high last week, 168 yards and only 8 carries. But he raced ahead, and it was like watching Cole Trickle on Days of Thunder. They told him to go back out and hit the pace car because he'd hit everything else. He wanted him to be perfect. They give it off to Marucci again. The bowling ball pushing that pile forward as that big offensive line surges forward down to the 20 for a gain of 4. I'm a math guy, but you don't have to be a math guy to figure out 4 times 4 times 4 is a first down. Mike Sammons likes to use that a lot. That moves the ball down to the 20 of the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. Here's Arnett trying to search for a hole, and it is closed up very quickly as he goes off of left tackle. Jeremiah Anderson and Colin Wright in on the stop. So get a gain of 1 on the play down to the 19 and makes a 3rd down and 5. Raceland 4 of 5 on 3rd down tries tonight. Had not been good on 3rd down tries the last couple of weeks. We'll stand at T formation. Pikeville loading the box. Waller crawls up under Carson Bowden. They give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner makes a man miss, but a great tackle in the backfield as Quentin Warren gets home for the stop behind the line on a loss of 2. So back to the 21 and makes it 4th and 7. And the Rams, I believe, are going to try to go for another field goal attempt. This will be Waller's longest of the season. It will be from the 28-yard line, so a 38-yard kick. Marucci's your long snapper. Ison to set it down from the near side hash mark. Waller gives it a boom and misses it wide left. Had the leg, but pulled it too much. So the field goal misses. It'll give the Panthers the football on their own 20. So Waller's first miss on the field goal attempts of the season. So he's 1 of 2 in the ball game. So the Panthers will take over at the 20-yard line on the touchback there on the kick out of the back of the end zone. So a good stop there by the Panthers as the Rams were just basically barreling down the field. 1st and 10. Reynolds wants to throw, has all kinds of time, now it's flush from the pocket. He's still scrambling, coming near sideline. He'll tightrope down the near sideline before being dragged out of bounds. Bryson Toole takes him out on the near sideline, but a nice piece of running there by J.J. Reynolds. And a penalty marker on the field as well. Let's see where they got him out. Looks like at about the 22. So at the moment, a 2-yard gain. And then this one's going to walk off for more. This is going out 15. They're going to get a late hit out of bounds. So they'll get that one on Raceland. It's only the second time they've been flagged in the ball game. So their second penalty for 20 total yards in the ball game gives Pikeville their 8th first down of the contest and moves it out to the 37. 1st and 10, Reynolds, the high snap to give to Justice. Justice coming near side, turns on the jets and gets upended after crossing the 40. Jonah Arnett takes him off his feet. But a nice carry there by the junior. Take him out to the 42-yard line on a gain of 5. Justice, 15 carries for 66 on the night. 17-3, 4 minutes to play here in the third. Still our same score that we had at halftime. Two receivers wide right, one to the left. They move Anderson in motion, and now penalty markers fly in the backfield. Let's see what we got. We'll get a penalty marker on a false start against the offense. So back it up 5 and make it 2nd and 10. So the third penalty against the Panthers for 15 yards tonight. Hat tip to this crew tonight. They've done a phenomenal job. They have kept this game in control. I'm not certain where this crew is out of, but they have done a really good job here this evening. So 2nd and 10. Reynolds claps for it, rolls out right. Trying to get to the edge. Pressure coming off the edge as Logan Lockwood trims him up. He'll fire it over to the far sideline. The grab goes in the hands of Harrison Fields. Did he haul it in bounds is the question. They're moving it forward, so I'm assuming that he did. But a nice job there by Reynolds as he'll take it across the midfield stripe down to the Raceland 49 on a gain of 14. So Reynolds tonight, 9 of 16 for 97 yards. 9th first down of the ball game for the Panthers. Inch it across the midfield stripe as Ian Ratliff settles him down. Anderson goes in motion, a 3-man in front for the Rams. They give it off to Justice on a dive right up the middle. He spins off the left edge, and he'll churn out to the 40-yard line. Jonah Arnett and Max Burton there on the stop. Gain of 9 on the carry, 2nd down and 1. Justice is a kid, he's so slithery. He gets free and he finds the smallest little crease and he can get into it and keep his feet moving. And he's churned several plays tonight that have been kind of hung, that he's pushed it forward. 2:35 to go here in the third. 17-3 Raceland. Reynolds wants to throw. Pressure coming off the edge. That's Headley. Penalty marker should have come out. This ball is thrown down the far sideline, and this time it's picked off. Bryson Rousey gets underneath it as he hauls in his 3rd interception of the season. Number 12 for the Rams. It was Alex Headley that created the pressure, and the Rams forced a turnover back at the 10. Reynolds throws his 6th interception of the year. And Bryson Rousey, what a play, getting underneath this one. Take a look at it on the iSense Cards and Collectibles instant replay. So 2:27 to go in the third, and the Rams defense comes up again. Bryson Rousey goes over, says, let me see a picture. Waller and Stiltner in the backfield on 1st and 10 from their own 10. They give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner hurdles a man, goes right up the gut across the 15 out to the 16. They'll take him out. Make sure they will take him to the 16. A gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Two minutes to go in the third. Two receivers left, one right. Give it off to Stiltner again. Stiltner finds a crease, goes right up the gut, and gets out to the 20. And that should move the sticks on another Johnson Chiropractic first down. They'll give him the 21 on a gain of 5. Stiltner and Marucci comes off. That's odd. You don't see Sonic and Tails leave the field at the same time. It's Landon Bloss that'll be in the backfield. Twin stack receivers each way for the Rams here on 1st and 10 from their own 21. Waller, quick out near side. Eisen has it, and that ball is on the turf, but it's incomplete, and that was probably fortunate that Eisen dropped that pass, because it was defended perfectly by Harrison Fields, who blew it up, and that was going to be a huge loss if they held on to it. So 2nd and 10. See the numbers there on the back as the Rams paying tribute to a lost member of their team that was tragically lost in an accident earlier this summer, right before the start of the school, Isaiah Dinger. That's wearing that number 47 there. Marucci in the backfield now. They'll take and give it off to him. He cuts back up the middle, driving the pile forward, and that offensive line gives him a little surge out to the 26. A gain of 5. It's 3rd and 5. Final minute of the third, 17-3 Raceland. Boyle County, Corbin all tied at 21. We'll try to update all the scores during halftime, or in the break here of games coming out of halftime, as we probably will tick down the final play of the third here on this 3rd down and 5 play. Waller takes, gives it off to Marucci. He gets tangled up. Caden Thacker popped him off his mark. So it will be 4th down coming up for the Rams as they'll get it out to the 28-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 3. And the Rams can take it to the 4th quarter, and that's what they're going to do. We've played 3 in Raceland. And we head to the 4th with the Rams leading it 17-3. 12 minutes to decide the trip to Kroger Field. 4th quarter, when we return after this on Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, 17-3. Raceland leads it, headed into the 4th and final stanza. Trying to get some games caught up real quickly on our ticker at the bottom of your screen. So the Rams will punt it away for the first time tonight. First punt that we've had either way. Waller hangs one high. That takes a bounce coming near sideline. Raceland thinks that's their football. They're saying it hit a Pikeville player. No officials making it a signal. There's the official signal going toward the Panthers. And the Boo Birds raining down here tonight on the call there that they felt should have gone to the Rams. It was right around the feet of Mikey Hager. We could not tell if it caught him or not. So either way, it's only a 26-yard kick. And the Panthers will have a shortened field as they'll start on their own 46. All right, Reynolds and Justice in the backfield. Reynolds pulls it, throws it near sideline. That ball is nearly tipped and caught. It is caught into the hands of their offensive center of Ethan Ratliff. It was deflected out of the hands of the receiver, and Ratliff hauls it in. It goes off of Bryson Rousey, and somehow Ethan Ratliff, the center, was out here on the near side. Now the question is, Was he down the field too far? That's my question, because he was way past 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. You could see that on the live replay right there. Either way, a hat tip to the big man there for hauling that one in. So a very long discussion here on a pivotal play to start the fourth quarter. Mike Salmons eagerly standing on the sideline there. So the officials come together, and let's see what we get here. I have no idea what he said. Either way, it's first down. All right, so a gain of 18 on the tipped play as Ian Ratliff catches, I'm sure, his first pass of his career. So 1st and 10 Panthers, down 17-3. Final play, final quarter here in this one. Here's Justice. Cuts it back inside. Gets leveled by Rousey, but a nice run there by Justice as he continues to grind downfield. See where they're going to take him down. Looks like at about the 28-yard line. So a gain of 8, 2nd down and 2. Excuse me, 27-yard line. No, that's just me looking at the wrong number. 2nd and 1. Justice in the right pocket of Reynolds. The take to give to Justice. First down yardage and more, and he gets upended by Jonah Arnett. But that'll move the sticks, and another Panthers first down. They'll take him to the 21-yard line. Gain of 6. First down number 11 in the ballgame. Panthers taking their sweet time here. Down 14, but driving. Looking for the first touchdown of the night. The Rams defense has bent but not braked. Here's Justice with a nice cut back in the middle of the field. Still on his feet. Arnell takes him down again, but he's down inside the 10, and it's 1st and goal. They'll take him down to the 7 on a gain of 14. That takes Justice over the 100-yard mark of the night with 19 carries. Panthers trying to punch it in and trim down this 14-point lead. 10 minutes to play and some change. They'll give it off again to Justice. Justice navigates his way right up the middle. Is he in? No, he's down at the goal line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. I almost guarantee you get a score here by the Panthers, you're going to see an onside kick. You've got, I would say, arguably the best kicker for that mark in the state of Kentucky. All right, 2nd and goal. Play clock's at 5. Anderson goes under center. We got movement. Who moved first is the question. Everybody pointing. Raceland pointing one way, Pikeville pointing the other. Who moved first is the question. And it's against the Panthers. So move it back to the 6 and make it 2nd down and goal. They tried to bring Jeremiah Anderson in, the big bullish fullback, to try to go there with the I don't even want to say it's a tush push. He didn't need a tush push. He's got plenty to go on his own. He's a very strong individual. But the Rams were able to cause a little bit of discombobulation there. Here's Reynolds. Pitches it out to Justice. Justice trying to find a hole. Comes off left side and gets stampeded by the Rams. Alex Headley stands him up at the 5. 3rd and goal. This is what the Rams have done all night long. Inside of 9 to play with a trip to Kroger Field on the line. As the Undertaker music booms from the sound system over top here at Rams Stadium. Panthers break the huddle at 8. From the far side hash mark, Reynolds with Justice in his left pocket. Reynolds wants to throw. It's a quick in, and they've got their man in the end zone. That's Mikey Hager who holds it in for the 6th. And the Panthers cut into the lead. So Hager hauls in his 12th touchdown of the season, number 25 for J.J. Reynolds. 8:17 to go in the ball game, and an extra point away from making this a one-score game. Santes for the extra point attempt, drives that one through. He's a perfect 54 on the season. It's a one-score game, 17-10, 8:17 to go in the contest. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
17-10. 8:16 to go in the ball game as we welcome you back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. That last drive, 7 plays, 54 yards, 3 minutes, 33 seconds. And the touchdown strike from J.J. Reynolds to Mikey Hagar. Onside kick attempted. Rams recover it. It was Landon Goodall who jumps on it near midfield. So they'll have it at the 48-yard line. Be sure to stay with us after the game. We'll have scoring and stats from this one. We'll check scores from other games around the area. And depending on the outcome of this one, if the Raceland Rams hang on for a victory, I'll be down on the field level with plenty of interviews. Still a long ways to go in this one, though. I feel like this is a pivotal moment for the Rams offense, needing to find some points right here. Waller gives it off to Stiltner. Stiltner, a little tiptoe into the hole. He'll fall forward out to the 50 on a gain of 2. The biggest thing you got to think about Raceland right now is you can't be thinking playing not to lose. That's what happened when you got beat down. You were up 27-0 and lose 35-27. Marucci and Stiltner in the backfield. Twin stack receivers near side. Waller on 2nd down and 8 to give it off to Stiltner. Stiltner lowers the shoulder, driving the pile across the 50, down to the 48 on a gain of 2. It's 3rd and 6. Now, we'll tell you this. 2 and 2 doesn't equal a first down. And now Stiltner, a little gimpy, as he's coming to the sideline. He's looked like he maybe banged knees coming in. Looks like they're cramping him up. So he'll come to the sideline, and Marucci will step in. Rams should be able to take it under 7 minutes on this snap, but if they don't get it here, the Panthers would get it back down 7 with plenty of time to try to even things here in this one. 3rd down and 6. 3 hats across the line, a 3-man rush. Waller to throw. Waller moving to the left. Lets it fly. Coming near sideline. Going up and trying to pull it in was Arnett. It was double defended by Cole Sloan and Quentin Warren. We've got a penalty marker right in front of the Rams bench at the 50. And let's see what we get on this one. Ineligible man downfield. Panthers will decline the penalty and take the result of the play, and it's 4th down. So 4th and 6, and the Rams will have to punt it away. So after the Rams touchdown, field goal start, it's gone into the quarter, missed field goal punt, and coming up with their second punt of the game. The last punt was not a very good one to Waller standards. Wobbly kick on this one that will take a Raceland bounce down inside the 10 to the 9. So a 39-yard kick, no return, 6:36 to go in the ballgame. And the Panthers with the football, trailing 17-10. Again, this is an offense averaging just over 30 points a game. Raceland on the season averaging giving up just under 15. And they've moved it back to the 8-yard line, so a 40-yard kick, that's right on Waller's average on the season. Here's Reynolds, the give to Justice. Justice surveying, not much there as he tries to go up the middle. Landon Bloss coming downhill and making the stop. So a gain of 4 out to the 12-yard line. A little bit of breathing room for the Panthers. Two receivers right, one left at H-back of Anderson. Another give to Justice. Justice diving right up the gut, and he gets stood up. Alex Headley is there. It's 3rd and long coming up. Gain of 3, so 3rd down and 3. Rams need a stop here to force what would be the first punt of the night by the Panthers. This is where you got to look for a play action and some type of trickery here as you're thinking everything's going toward Justice, and Reynolds will try to pull it and throw it. That's exactly what he does. He comes near sideline. They've got it out to Harrison Fields, and Fields hauls it in. Give me a crystal ball. A gain of 5 out to the 20, and a fresh set of downs. Pikeville's 13th first down of the ball game. We'll go inside of 5 minutes on this snap. Panthers down 7. Trying to even things up after trailing 17-3 at the half. A fresh set of downs for Reynolds. Shifts Justice over to the left. They'll stick it in his breadbasket. He comes right up the middle, sheds one tackle, and then gets driven to the ground. But a good run there on first down out to the 25 on a gain of 5. The Panthers would be content with milking out as much clock as this as they could possibly do. The most important thing, they got to make certain that they've come up with points. Inside of 4:30 to play. Tension's getting high here in Ramland. That's a false start. It sure is. Justice moved before the snap. So the false start drives it back 5 yards and makes it 2nd down and 10. 5th penalty for 25 yards tonight. So put it back at the 20 now with 4:15 to play here in the contest. This is where you got to get Justice on the ground quickly, not let him get 4 to 5 yards on this carry. Reynolds pulls, wants to throw, going down the middle of the field. He's going into double coverage, and it is knocked away. Jonah Arnett matching Mackie Hagar step for step. It's 3rd and 10. Arnett has been phenomenal this year. He had a pick 6 early in the season, 61 tackles coming into this game, 8 tackles and a tackle for loss last week. He also had 8 tackles in that Week 3 meeting down in Pikeville. 3:54 to go in the contest. 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers, who are 3 of 7 on 3rd down tries tonight. They need the 30-yard line to move the sticks. A double-barrel shotgun look for Reynolds. Play clock is at 0, and Pikeville will burn a timeout. So 3:55 to go, 17-10. Well, we got a break here. We'll check up on some scores, see if we've had any movement. KCD still leading Campbellsville 31-13. That game in the 4th quarter now, down in Louisville. Winner of that game will play the winner of this game next Friday at high noon down in Lexington. South Warren has pulled out in front of Ryle, now 36-20. That game in the 4th quarter. Murray leads Lloyd Memorial 24-20. That game also in the 4th quarter. Owensboro defeated Woodford County 49-6 tonight. Pulaski County blanks Atherton 17-0. So Pulaski County on to the championship game. So out of the Pikeville timeout, 3:54 to go. 3rd down and 10 from their own 20. Again, 3 and 7 on 3rd down tries tonight. Reynolds claps, pulls it. Pressure coming up the middle, rolling out, trying to scramble, and he gets stood up on the far sideline. Chris Spradlin took him down. Alex Headley pushed him back inside, and the Panthers are going to have a big decision to go with here as it's 4th behind the sticks, down 7. The defense comes through again after the loss of 3 back to the 17. So for the first time tonight, Gage Burgett will try to punt it away. Joan Arnett stands inside the Panthers' 45. It's a low kick. Arnett will let it tumble. It'll go across midfield and will come to rest inside at the 45 of the Rams. So the Rams know what they have to do. It's a 38-yard kick, no return, 3 minutes to go. Pikeville with only 2 timeouts remaining. And for those asking after that last series, Landon Stiltner is back in the huddle. A heavy box for the Panthers. Waller, the give to Stiltner. Stiltner finds a crease off right tackle and gets out near midfield. Give him a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. As Stiltner at 64 yards on the evening on 15 carries. Raceland tonight has rushed for 186 yards. Trying to milk out every possible second of this one. A couple of first downs would do it. And would punch the ticket back to Kroger Field Friday at noon. Give to Stiltner. Stiltner tiptoeing, pushing backward, trying to drive that pile down. He'll get down to the 46 of the Panthers. Let's see, they're moving back to the 47, I believe. They will move him back to the 47, so it's 3rd and 2. And the Panthers will burn the timeout with right at 2 minutes to go in the contest. So the Panthers with 1 timeout remaining. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, and by All-Star Auto Detailing in Ashland, who's proud to support the Raceland Rams tonight. Stop by 5224 State Route 5 and let them keep your ride shining. Give them a call at 606-939-8721 and find them on Facebook. That's All-Star Auto Detailing, clean and shining bright. Stay tuned with us at the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll have the trophy presentations. Raceland win. I'll head field side and talk with head coach Mike Sammons, talk with several of the players. So the Rams are trying to punch their ticket back to Kroger Field. This senior class has known no other. They have been to Kroger Field 3 consecutive seasons. They're 2 minutes and 6 seconds away from doing it for the 4th consecutive year. I think he said 201. $207. 207. All right, so we'll put the clock at 2:07. All right, so they put a second back on the clock. So 3rd down and 2. Raceland 4 of 8 on 3rd down tries tonight. This is the biggest 3rd down try of the season. Waller's going to crawl up under center. A deep motion. They give it off to Stiltner, off to Marucci. Marucci comes off the near side and moves the sticks. And a Johnson chiropractic 1st down. They take him down to the 43 on a gain of 4. The 14th 1st down of the night. The Rams are inside of 2 minutes from a trip to Kroger. Timeout, Pikeville. They can only stop it one more time. Oh, that's their last time out. My mistake, yes. Raceland and Pikeville have played. This is their 9th time in the postseason. It's their 3rd meeting in the semifinals. This is the 4th tonight. Pikeville is 6-2 against Raceland. Those 2 losses have come right here. They have never won in the playoffs in Ramland. There's that golden ticket to Kroger for the state semifinals. And the Rams hoping to put a golden bow on the top of season number 100. And they're 1:53 from a return trip to Kroger Field. And the Panthers cannot stop the clock anymore. The last time these 2 teams played in this round, it was a 17-14 Raceland win on the Luke Lee Master field goal. So 1:55 is the number on the clock. And the Rams going into victory formation. Fans starting to show some excitement here. As the Rams about to pick up win number 12 on the season. It's going to be 10 in a row. And it's going to be the 4th consecutive year the Rams are going to head to Kroger Field, hopefully looking for a gold trophy for the first time in program history. Again, Pikeville trying to get a surge in there. You can't fault them for that, guys. They are trying to make a stop. They know that's the only way they can stop this. So Raceland with one more snap. And a trip to Kroger Field. Inside of a minute to go. Panthers this time are going to stand up. Class act there by the Panthers. That's it. A fist pump by Mike Sammons. And it never gets old saying for this. Let's go Krogering. For the 4th consecutive season, the Raceland Rams are headed to Kroger Field trying to pick up their first ever state championship. Tonight they win it over the Pikeville Panthers
17-10. What a ball game. Postgame show when we return after this on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
For floors that feel like home, trust JD Flooring on Ashland Road in Greenup. For more than 30 years, they've delivered expert installation and honest service. Choose from carpet, laminate, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic, and luxury vinyl plank flooring. Backed by a lifetime warranty. Ask about lifetime stain-resistant carpet by Shaw, too. At JD Flooring, the small details make all the difference, and all work is guaranteed. Stop in today or find them on Facebook at JD Flooring LLC, where quality starts from the ground up.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, Chris McNamee being presented with the state semifinal runner-up trophy. His Pikeville Panthers will come up one trip short, 10-4. And the Raceland Rams are your 2025 state semifinal winners. They're headed to Kroger Field this Friday high noon, and they'll play for a state title. It's going to be against KCD, a team that Raceland has tangled with so many times the last couple of seasons. This time, it's for all of the marbles in Class A football. Let's run through the stats, and then I'm going to head field side. We'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons. I'm going to talk with several of the players tonight. So for Pikeville, 13 first downs in the ballgame, 236 total yards of offense, 125 through the air, 111 on the ground. They were flagged 5 times for 25 yards. They had 1 turnover. It was an interception. They punted the ball 1 time for 38 yards. They had the football for 24 minutes and 43 seconds. For the Rams, 14 first downs. The last one that sealed it was Shanna Marushi's dive through. And that gave the Rams the opportunity to put it on the knee and take it to Kroger this Friday. The Rams 5 of 9 on 3rd downs. They did not attempt a 4th down try tonight. 245 total yards of offense, 51 through the air, 194 on the ground. They were flagged 2 times for 20 yards. They punted the ball twice for an average of 33. They had the ball for 23 minutes and 17 seconds. J.J. Reynolds, 12 passes for 21 attempts, 125 yards. He threw a touchdown. The touchdown catch to Mikey Hagar was the lone touchdown tonight for the Panthers. Hagar caught 5 catches for 28 yards in his senior campaign finale. Harrison Field, 4 catches for 53. Cole Sloan, 2 for 26. Ian Ratliff, the big man, catching the deflected ball and taking it down the sidelines for 18. Jaden Justice, 24 carries for 123 yards in the losing effort. Jake Waller, 4 of 6 tonight, 51 yards. The touchdown, the first one of the ball game, going to Jonah Arnett. Arnett, 2 catches for 33, including the 32-yard touchdown. Shanna Marushi, 12 carries for 65 tonight. Landon Stiltner, 16 for 68, including the touchdown run, the second one of the ball game, when the Rams punched it in to make it 14-0. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'm headed field side. We'll bring you live coverage, some interviews with Coach Salmons and some players. We got a lot of people to talk about and a lot of things to break down. Stay tuned with us. The Rams are headed to Kroger Field, 17-10. They win it over the Pikeville Panthers. Postgame show continues after this on Kool TV.
Since 1992, DSI has been serving their customers with quality products and affordable prices for 33 years. DSI offers a wide variety of gear for your favorite team and also offers wholesale and retail screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, and direct-to-film applications. DSI also welcomes your custom design for your team, business, or anything you may need. Have a vision? Let DSI's custom design team make that vision a reality. For over 30 years, DSI has been the trusted name for quality products and an affordable price. Check them out at 511 Greenup Avenue in Raceland or online at supertees.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Let's do this real quick. Let's do it. Get ready to put the mic on. Are we live? We going live again?
Yeah, we're live. All right, you ready?
Yeah, man.
All right, join with Raceland head coach Mike Salmons. Coach, what a win here tonight in a game that, again, this is the one you play for all season long.
Yeah, I'm just really proud of our kids. Obviously, the effort we gave tonight was spectacular. Obviously, they gave great effort too, but, we just were able to make plays. Love you. We're able to make so many plays, so many different guys. And, last few weeks you've talked about it. Maybe we haven't played as well complementary football all three phases. And tonight we weren't perfect in all three phases, but we were complementary. Early on offensively, late we got a defensive stop. Offense flipped back around, got a big first down. Obviously we made a big kick. We recovered an onside kick. So you can see we're making progress. No better time to play your best football, and we'll lay it on the line 7 more days.
Defense tonight was phenomenal. Again, you forced 2 turnovers on downs in their first 2 possessions. You get a big pick there to start the second half. I mean, it's something that we've talked about. Offense wins you games, defense wins you championships.
Yeah, I mean, so you talk about the last 2 weeks, we have 10 and 5, 15 points, 2 of those by the offense. So when you get to this stage, you're really going to be able to play defense. That's really how you advance. Early on, we had a couple chances, and we made a field goal, missed a field goal. If those are 2 touchdowns, that changed the whole game. But again, they got a good football team, and you got to get in the orange zone, you got to convert. But it's all about trying to play through those mistakes and give yourselves the best chance you can to win. And I was really proud of our guys. Early on, we kind of stuffed the run game. They tried to found some stuff in the air. Then late in the game, they kind of got us on our heels when they got the second, I guess it would have been their first touchdown. And then when we got them backed up, it's another thing I think missing this game was what the punt team did, right?
Yeah.
Pinned another one. I don't know exactly where it was. Somewhere around
at the 8-yard line.
Somewhere inside the
40-yard kick again.
Yeah, somewhere inside the 10. So a big part of the game. And it was really challenging for them to drive at 90+ yards. I think they did get 1 first down, and then we got to stop. They actually chose to punt. We got a first down into the game. So just really proud of our guys staying the fight. We talked about all night, all day, just being the hunter. Just keep hunting. Don't know when you're going to catch it, but just keep hunting for 48 minutes. If it takes more, it takes more. The chase is all about the hunt. And I'm really proud of our guys, especially playing through the ebbs and flows of football. And obviously really proud of our seniors. 12 seniors are going to get a chance to end this thing in historic fashion in season 100.
Pikeville has 3 losses against you guys in the postseason. All 3 of them have been here on this field. How big is that, especially after that tough one you guys took in week 3?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Coach McNamee's a first-class guy. You know, he's been really good to me over the years. And I guess now I'm a veteran coach, I guess. I guess that goes by longevity. But, you know, he's been really good to me over there, and they got a first-class program. And, you know, our guys, you know, playing the home's an advantage, right? We haven't played at home much, just 7 games, I guess. The home crowd is just fun. And use a little bit extra, what they call it, pep in your step when you play at home. Just really proud of our guys to really take care of business in a game that for the most part we controlled. We just didn't get a chance to finish them off, but you know, survive in advanced playoff football, and we'll line it up again in 7 days.
You kid all the time. You say there's 2 things that don't survive in November: dogs that drive across the road in rush hour traffic, and teams that can't run the football. You guys ran it when you had to tonight. You get that 14th first down of the ball game and punch your ticket into Kroger Field. How special is that?
Yeah, really. You know, just got in behind some offensive linemen there. Showed a little misdirection with Landon, who was dynamic tonight, on the edge of busting one, you know, 2 or 3 different times, just never could. And then we got in behind Steltner. Got in behind Shannon. Let's put Steltner in motion, got behind Shannon, our senior leader, and kind of the bruiser, kind of the heartbeat of who we are. He epitomizes Raceland football. I don't know if there's a more of a guy who's been through what he's been through, you know, with his background and what he's done for this program, and to put the ball in his hands was the most comfortable thing we could do there at the end. I'm really proud of him, and he'd be the first to tell you, the offensive line guys in front of him, and you know, at that point they were under, you know, we got a mathematical chart there. I think my guys on the sideline were doubting me a little bit, but if I can't do nothing else, we have a chart. And
you're pretty good with numbers.
I knew it was over. Yeah, I knew it was over.
One thing you said there at the end when you guys broke it down, said, by the way, there's no school on Friday.
No.
The senior class has never gone to school on the first Friday in December.
Yeah, what a legacy to leave, right? And they got a chance. It talks about legacy on our board, and a lot of times our whiteboard throughout the season gets erased, and our whiteboard has never been erased. I'm sure why. And it keeps talking about legacy. You know, how you going to leave it? How you going to be defined a decade from now, 2 decades from now, maybe 100 years from now, when they play football here, and what would that be, 21, 25, whatever it may be, and what a legacy they've left, and what a chance they have in front of them in 7 days. And really proud to be their coach, and proud of what they've left, and proud of what they've done. And I'm sure there'll be nobody excited down there than them on next Friday night.
Go enjoy
Friday
this
afternoon.
Yeah, go enjoy this, Coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. What's up, babe?
All right, we're going to find some players here. We'll sit it back up top in just a second. We'll be right with you here. We're going to step out for a break, and then we'll come back. I'll grab some players as we continue our coverage. Rams headed to Kroger Field, 17-10, winners over Pikeville. Back after this on Kool TV.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar, proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life, all with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Postgame coverage on Kool TV. It's a 17-10 Rams win. Joined now with Landon Stiltner. First off, how special does this one feel after that tough loss in week 3?
It feels good, especially to come back and
during the regular season up 27-0 and then losing that game, it meant something to us for sure. I mean, we prepared well all week. It just felt good.
You know, for you last year, you struggled with the injury bug, and you got back a little bit there at the state championship game. Still not 100%. You've been 100% this year, and you can really tell. How big's that been for you?
It's been great. I mean, I prepared my body as much as I can. I mean, I cramped up a little bit in this game, though, but
you're not supposed to get cramps when it's cold like this.
Oh, yeah, I know how. But I've just been preparing my body as much as I can. Practice helped me a lot. Just as much as I can, cold tub, but it feels great. It's amazing. Just be able to play with my guys, and it's good.
You guys really controlled the tempo of the game there early on with the way you ran the football. And that's something Coach says. When you get in November, meaningful football, you got to run the football, and you guys did it well. Did really a job of that in the first half.
Yes, sir. I mean, it felt good. I mean, first drive, I didn't know how they was going to react, but they didn't respond very well. So, I mean, it was good for us. You know, we saw balled in together. We do inside run every day. I mean, we practice, no school, we practice like 4 hours, so definitely paid out for us.
This senior group, they don't know anything besides going to Kroger Field on that first Friday. No school Friday for sure. We're going down for a state trophy, hopefully bringing him back home. How special will that be in this 100th year?
Just great. I mean, the story's written for us. I mean, we're grateful. Ready to get down there and win one for sure. Hopefully this year.
Congratulations tonight on the win. Nice job. We'll talk to you down there. All right, Jonah, let's go, my man. All right, Jonah Arnett with us here. First off, what a ball game. Yep. And again, it was a sour taste in your mouth when you guys left Pikeville in week 3. How much has that kind of been in the back of your mind coming into this ball game?
Well, we've been thinking about it every week almost going into this game. I mean, we've been prepared. The coaching staff got us prepared the right way. We just trusted our game plan and we went out and executed.
Take me back through that first touchdown. Jake, I think he ran about 50 yards to try to find you, and then somehow we look up and you're staying at the 5-yard line. Take me back through that play.
Yeah, actually, I was on the other side of the field and I was just running a post route, and I think the safety came up on like a cross or something. I just kept running across the field, and Jake got over there and found me.
Jake tonight was phenomenal with his legs in the first half. How big was that for allowing you guys to get the running game the way you wanted to get it going?
It was big for us. I mean, open up the run game, open up the pass game, obviously, flip out some screens out there, and I think Jake just did a great job with his legs overall.
Defensively tonight, I called your name several times. You were coming down in that safety position and getting in the hole. You and Landon both. You and Landon in that back end, you guys have really kind of set the tone defensively. What's it been like for you guys playing from that safety position, being able to just kind of get free and get after the ball?
Yeah, we like to get up and get on line of scrimmage and stop the run. I mean, we don't want to let anything get behind us. I mean, that's a big part of our game plan. We just want to get up and stop the run and get to the line of scrimmage.
Tonight on the edges, we talked about coming in. There was going to be guys that were going to be on the islands. It was Max Burton, it was Bryson Rousey. Tonight, they really stood tall.
Yeah, they did. They played their freaking butts off, man. I mean, they knew they were going to get one-on-one coverage at some point. I mean, they just stood in all game and played.
100 years.
Yep.
An opportunity to put a golden bow on it. How special will that be Friday?
That's special, man. I mean, we'll have a good week of practice. We'll be going into it with the right mindset. I mean, everyone's hype about it, obviously, and I think it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get the win.
Hey, go celebrate this. We'll talk to you Friday.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
All right, Jonah Arnett, join us here. We'll step out for a break. We're going to talk with some more players. We continue our coverage. 17-10, Rams win it. Back after this on Kool TV.
I'm gonna kill you. How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Back on Kool TV here in post-game coverage. Joined now with Shannon Marucci. Shannon, for you, the last carry, that punched the ticket to Kroger Field. How special was that when Coach gives you the call and you get the big dive there to finish it off?
I mean, it's very special, and it's a great feeling to know that he has that much trust in me. And then when I was in that huddle with everybody, they all knew and they all trusted me a lot, and it felt great.
The last 2 weeks, you've really come on. Last week, a career night, you go for under 163 yards, and tonight, another night that you just kind of toted the load when you needed to. What's it been for you over these last couple of days?
Just knowing that they're going to tune in on Stiltner and knowing my responsibility and just keep working and working, and then finally I just get to show what I can do.
How much was that game, week 3, sitting in the back of the minds, especially the senior class, of some unfinished business you guys left down there in Pikeville?
Oh, it was 100%. It's been on our mind since the day it happened, and we knew that after half we'd come out and finish it, and that's what we did.
Getting the first score, how big was that to kind of set the tone for the ball game after taking the kickoff and going down the field?
Well, any team does not like to play from behind. I mean, it's hard playing from behind, especially when they go out first drive and drive down the field and score a touchdown. So we knew, like, once we get the lead, our defense will take care of it.
Defensively tonight, you guys were just solid. You were locked in. You had 2 turnovers on downs in that first 2 possessions. Kind of set the tone, bend but don't break. How big was that?
It's huge, and in playoff football, there's very little mini drives. So if you can make a team turn it over more than once, it's kind of hard to lose.
An opportunity to play for a state championship in the 100th season. How special is that?
I mean, it's awesome. We've been there every year, and it's time to just bring it home.
All right, man. Congratulations on joining this one. I'll talk to you this week.
Okay, thank you.
Santa Marucci joining us here. All right, let's grab Mr. Goodall. All right, for you on that back end of the defense, what's it been like? I mean, you guys, you and Jonah have just been locked in so much. What's it been like for you guys back there?
Yeah, all the DBs really came together tonight. Got some pass breakups. Rousey almost got 2 interceptions tonight, but it's been a big part of our team, just stopping their pass game.
Yeah, that's something Coach and I talked about. Said that we knew there was going to be some islands tonight for those guys on the corners. How big was that when Rousey again got the couple deflections and then got the interception on the back end?
Yeah, they had some comebacks in the beginning of the game. We kind of adjusted to it and everything, kind of shut it down. Rousey and Max played great games tonight. Both of them really proud.
That allows you and Jonah to really play downhill, and it's something you guys have been doing a lot the last couple of weeks. What's that been like for you?
Yeah, it really helps with the run game. Not like if they break it, me and Jonah are there, then basically we're at the line of scrimmage if they break pass. So it really helps our defense just come downhill and hit.
For you this year, playing healthy, how big's that been?
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I don't have to favor my shoulder anymore. I can really hit this year, and I like it.
Get a return trip to state as a senior. What's it going to be for you?
Yeah, I just thinking about those past couple years, we've got there, haven't finished it. We really need to go there, execute, and finish it this year.
All right, man. Enjoy this, and we'll talk to you this week.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Let's get one of the big offensive linemen in here. All right. Carson Bowden joining us now. Carson, for you, again, one of those senior leaders that has been there, done that. Some unfinished business in Lexington for you. How special is this tonight, though?
Special for everybody. Coach Kratz was saying it before the game. We were 0-4 with Pikeville here in the last 4 years, and we changed that tonight, so it's a big deal.
For you on this offensive line, what you guys have been able to do, there's 8 of you in that rotation, and again, you play tonight. This was your all's 12th game. You gave up 1 sack all season. What's that mean to you guys?
That's the pride we play for, and I think that's the biggest deal on the offensive line, is keeping Jake protected. And I think moving forward, people are going to look at that, and I think it's going to be a nightmare for them to play us. So.
When you guys line up tonight to take at this one, again, it's which team can line up and run the football. You knew that was going to be. Is that something you guys take personal when you take the field and go at it? Like, we're going to set the tone real quick.
Yeah, that's Ram football right there. Run the football. Show them how we do it.
100 years trying to get a state championship. This senior class doesn't know anything besides playing in Lexington on the first Friday in December. You got one more chance. How big is that going to be?
That's going to be huge, man. We're going to get it done.
All right. Enjoy this week. We'll talk to you down there.
Thanks, man.
Carson Bowden joining us here. All right. We'll take our final break. We come back. We'll continue our coverage. Rams headed to Kroger Field. We'll continue our coverage on Kool TV.
Yeah. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
And we're back here on Kool TV and Postgame coverage. Joined now with Jake Waller. First off, Jake, congratulations on the win tonight.
Yeah, it's a great, this is what we strive to do. We don't want to end in the third round or the second round. We want to make it all the way to Kroger Field. And being Pikeville tonight is what is what we strive to do, especially after they beat us in the third round. It's 35-0, come back late in the third and fourth quarter. We had a sour taste in our mouth after that. So winning this one, going back to Kroger Field, feels great.
Take me back through your first half this evening. Showing off a little bit of something we've not seen a lot this year, but using the legs to find Jonah on that touchdown. Take me back through that play.
Yeah, Coach Sanders didn't like that I was scrambling around that much because he says that I either go down, get the first down, or get out of bounds, and he doesn't like, especially when I run with the ball in one hand, he doesn't like when I do that. But I'm just trying to make plays for my team, and on that one I use my legs, which is something I don't have to do very often because our offensive line keeps me upright, and I just found Jonah in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, Jonah said he was lined up on the left side of the field. He ended up wide open on the right-hand side of the field, and a lot of it was because of what you were able to do to using your legs to keep yourself upright. But your offensive line helped you out a lot with that play as well.
Yeah, they did. So on that play, we slid the line. So the dude that came free is actually the dude that I'm supposed to have my eye on, and I was not paying attention, and he almost got me. But then, yeah, Jonah, he was supposed to run like a cross route to the left, and he just kept floating, and I saw him, and there was no one around him, so I was like, I'm going to go give my guy a chance to make a play, and he did, and we scored.
When you've got the running backs in the backfield that you've got with Jonah, with Jake, or with Stiltner and Marushi, I mean, it makes life a little bit easier at the time as a quarterback position, doesn't it?
Yeah, having we call him the three-handed monster because, I mean, Stiltner, they're all bruisers. Jonah's honestly a bruiser. He can run through people, he can break a bunch of tackles, but Shannon and Stiltner they're the real bruisers. But having Jonah, who's more of an agile back, Shannon's more run right up the middle and run people over, and Stiltner can do anything, honestly. But having them on our team really helps to open up our pass game, which we didn't really have to do tonight as much, but I can see us having to open it up a little bit more next week because I feel like KCD is going to key on those three guys, which will open up lanes for Eli and Parker and Rousey to go do what they do.
And that's something you've got those options on the outside. You just haven't had to use them a lot, but it's not that it's because you don't have to. It's just you haven't needed to.
Yeah, teams don't know that we have those weapons outside because they key so much on the three in the backfield. So having those three, like Parker and Rousey and Eli and even Brigham really shows, like, he might not catch the ball as much, but he helps us so much in the screen game with his blocking ability. It's insane. But opening up the pass game because of those three guys is what makes us successful, is what I think. So without those three guys opening up the pass game, we might not be where we are. But it's great to have them, and great to have the other weapons on the offensive, on the wide receiver core that we might be able to use next week in order to bring home the gold trophy.
100 years waiting for that gold trophy. How special is it to get another opportunity to get back to Kroger?
It's great. Last year, my freshman year, I didn't play. Last year, I got a feel of what it is, but this year, I'm ready to bring it back.
All right, enjoy the week. We'll talk to you down at Kroger Field.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to step out for one final break. We'll wrap things up as we continue our coverage. Rams headed to Kroger Field, 17-10 winners. We continue after this on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
One final time here from Rams Stadium. The Rams are going Krogering for the fourth consecutive season, a 17-10 win over the Pikeville Panthers. So the Rams will meet up with KCD this Friday, high noon. We'll have all the coverage right here on Kool Hits 105.7 from the opening kickoff. We'll have our pregame show starting at 11:30, high noon, as we'll bring everything to you from Lexington and Kroger Field as the Rams are in pursuit of that first ever state championship. A big hat tip to our entire crew tonight. Our executive producer was Trey Collier. All of our camera operators tonight, Charlie Morrison, Lily Stevens, Brock Stewart, Cam Bryan, Nicholas Collier, everybody here tonight. Phenomenal job by them. Of course, Mike Salmons, a big hat tip to him and his entire crew. A big thanks to Chris McNamee from Pikeville for joining me on Tuesday for some pregame interviews and some information to catch up on his team. Very appreciative of them, and a big congratulations goes out to Pikeville too on a heck of a run. But the Rams, a little bit of unfinished business still to go. They've got one more to go. No school Friday in Raceland, as the Rams will be headed to Lexington for the 4th consecutive year, looking for that gold trophy in season number 100. For everyone with our entire crew tonight, we say so long. Thanks for tuning in. I'm James Collier from everyone from Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams football broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.